Hello, my name is Tom, and this is Non-Standard Action. Happy Pi Day, everybody. It is March 14th. As an elementary school teacher, I am obligated to remind everybody and wish you a happy Pi Day. This is episode 4 of Non-Standard Action's Fly Free or Die, titled Oliphaunt, Unfettered. I like to be aspirational with my episode titles. I'm just going to assume that this heist is going to go off without a hitch.
Oliphaunt destroyed.
Oliphaunt still fettered.
Oliphaunt hung up in a really long combat that took 4 hours.
Yes. Joining me today for this one last job, obviously, are my 5 friends, Jet, Nick, Leif, Liz, and Simon. Today's icebreaker question is, who in the group is your character most suspect of right now? Who is most sus to you, as the kids these days say? This question is sent in by Drunk Fat Ninja. Thank you, Drunk Fat Ninja. If you... As my players are thinking about this real quick, if you are ever desiring to send us more icebreaker questions, you can find the Google form in the welcome page, I believe, yes? Yeah, the welcome
as well as
page of our Discord, yes. And if you're not on our Discord, what are you doing? Go down below the stream, and you can find our link. We are Non-Standard Action. Oh no, I did the thing where I scrolled up my notes. I have like 40 pages of notes at this point for book 1. And I just scroll aimlessly, and then I lose my place. It's just like,
you do this to yourself every week.
I do this to myself every week.
Is that going to be 240 pages of notes by the time we're done with this, AP?
It's quite possible, my friend.
Simon, I've got over like 150 pages, I think, for Star-Lords.
Yeah.
Do you do your pages? Do you do your notes in like a Google document? Because you can do headers and stuff and get.
Yeah, I do that. I use the headers.
I do as well.
Okay. Then I have no advice for you.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll probably split it up into different docs. Like this is book 1, and then I'll have a book 2 doc and stuff, so I don't have to keep scrolling endlessly down. Anywho. Icebreaker question again is, who in the group is your character most suspect of? We'll go around and get pronouns of players, PCs, and then the answer to the question. Let us start with Liz. Who is you?
So I'm Liz. I use she, her, and I play Auntie Nuna, who also uses she, her. And Auntie Nuna, well, she was a bit sus of, what's the word? Of Catch, the tiefling. Not because he's a tiefling, but because he's a young hothead that is joining the crew. But
and Sloan isn't a young hothead at all.
Yeah, but, honestly, he's been proving himself to be way more pro-social than she was expecting, so it's back to carefully watching Sloan. and hoping she makes the right choices.
No, we definitely have to steal the ship.
I mean, I think honestly for the story, that's the best call.
All right, then how about Gus? Who is Gus? Who is Jet? And Gus.
I'm Jet, he, him. Gus, he, him, also. Gus does not suspect anyone of anything. He trusts all of his shipmates. What are you talking about?
That's sus.
Gus, not sus. All right.
Gus, not sus.
Then, yeah, Gus, not sus. Hashtag Gus, not sus. Marayoth. What about Marayoth?
Marayoth, oh yes, Simon. Simon is he, him. Yeah, I got it. Simon is he, him.
Yeah,
Marayoth is they, them. Marayoth, The colony is deeply divided on the subject of Captain Sloan in particular. On the one hand, like many of the constituents, like keep on raising, the point that she's like an obvious authority, and Rayath is like has a strong anti-authoritarian bent, and that like they seem to be much more cavalier about Morael's survival than a lot of past captains. But on the other hand, the other like constituents argue that they are sort of doing the things that Morael's generally likes or would want to do, given no fear of the consequences, and that it has worked out well so far. They are not starving yet, so yeah, it's a divisive issue. But yeah, obviously the captain for now.
Okay, cool. Not too divisive, of course.
Not too divisive.
All right, and catch, Leif.
This is a tough question, honestly. I think at this point, though, catch most distrusts daylight savings time. I mean,
Daylight savings time stuff.
Definitely, Auntie Nuna. He could definitely handle any of these other people any other day of the week, but Auntie Nuna is somebody to be watched.
Whatever do you mean, dear?
Nothing, Grandma. Nothing.
I'm not even married.
And Leif, pronouns of both you and Kit, please.
Great apologies, because I'm operating at a quarter capacity today. I'm Leif. I use they, them, and I will be playing Catch, who uses he, him.
Thank you. Nobody can blame you for losing sleep, because we all literally lost an hour of sleep here in the U.S. today.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did
know what they do with that hour.
It's all right. I've got plenty of time to get to sleep. It's all right. And then I was going to
All
sleep.
your Congress people.
Where did you come from? 3 o'clock.
That's interesting. 1:59, 3 a.m. How?
What is the government doing with our stolen hour?
Yeah. It's okay. We'll get it back in on tax day, right? They give us back our no. Okay.
No.
I think they take the hours and then they accrue time interest and then they give us the day back after absconding with that interest.
Of course.
That would make sense.
It's all a government conspiracy. And lastly, but certainly not least, Nick, pronouns and
Hi.
icebreaker.
I'm Nick. I use whatever pronouns. I'm playing Sloan, who uses she, her pronouns. And Sloan is most suspicious of Catch at the moment. Although he's getting a pretty good handle on his motives. Keep paying him. Probably stay on her side. But she has a healthy suspicion that if someone ever paid him more, he might stab her in the face or the back, whichever is more convenient.
Nice. Morath and Gus dodged all suspicion.
Good work. Good work, fellas.
High five! Gus and Marayoth do an awkward high five and the bugs just kind of go poof and scatter.
No,
Where
5
they-
bugs come out.
Oh.
Oh.
One for each fingertip. Oh, gosh. Excellent. Well,
Man, the bug goof is not getting old. I love them all forever.
I hope it never gets old. I think it's fantastic. So, last week on Fly Free or Die, we left our heroes without a job, or at least one that paid a steady paycheck. The PCs were approached by the Voxel Resistance, a group of native people native to the planet who were not going to let the Gitteron Authority take their planet without a fight. The Resistance offered to buy the guns instead, albeit at a lower price. The PCs made the call and ultimately managed to deliver the guns to the Resistance hideout after a high-speed mountainside chase complete with exploding entercopters and a tunnel scene. Ooh. After completing the job, the PCs returned home to find that they were on notice with the company. But Lord Sinjin, the contractor for the job they just completed, reached out with a very interesting follow-up offer. sneak onto the Horse Eye orbital plate, steal a fancy experimental ship that one Elise Resora of Evgenia Jameson Corporation had just developed, and deliver it to him. What could go wrong?
And we're also
so
fired.
many
Like, we were on... Oh, sorry.
That was it. Oh, so many things could go wrong.
That's true.
Technically, we were not on notice for very long before we were summarily fired.
Yep.
I just thought of another reason why Gus got his severance pay. He's a noir. They have the maze mind ability, and he could navigate the labyrinthine bureaucracy to get his.
It explains why he got a double portion. Yes.
I'm so sad for Marath, though, who had spent 30 years with the company and did not get any severance.
It is not the first time we have been on furlough.
It's pretty spot on though. If not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start off today's episode with a bit of a rewind check-in on our friend Ketch. So we see most of the crew meeting with Tarika at a restaurant. What was the name of the restaurant again? I can't remember, and I was trying very hard. I could have just listened back to the VOD, but...
Oh, was that the one that Marath suggested?
It was No, it wasn't the one that you suggested. It was the Sundivers one.
Sundivers Bar and Grill.
Sundiver Bar and Grill or something.
Yeah, it was the Sundiver Bar and
it is.
Grill.
Sundiver Bar and Grill.
So, y'all are sitting at the Sundiver Bar and Grill with Tarika, discussing the deal you had just made with St. John and ultimately agreeing to cut Tarika in. We then cut to Ketch aboard the BD-514, who is pacing anxiously around the cockpit of the ship. Ketch, notably, had not wanted to go out onto Absalom Station at all. Thoughts assault his mind. Images rapidly replacing each other in a cycle. A row of sleek hover cars on an open street at night. A flash of a smile from a friend in one of the cars. A terrible flaming wreck on the side of a crumbling building. The sound of engines roaring in the distance. And suddenly, Ketch, you're back there. You're at the race. Your gang, the Drift Kings, is holding one of its weekly races in the down low on Absalom Station, just a few laps of an abandoned little neighborhood. You don't have the legitimacy to rent out the tracks like the junk racers do, as Rat Rod has so impolitely told your gang several times now, in passing. But then, they don't have the rigs you do either. The hovercars your crew has liberated have been modded beyond recognition, and far beyond what factory safety regulations allow for. Lucky for you, the only one making the regulations for these races is you and Zavanoya, the Dragonkin who was one of the founding members of the Drift Kings, alongside yourself. Your best friend, Dell, is in the lineup tonight. The current leader on the leaderboards, he's going to be racing in the car you and he worked on. The race is minutes away from starting. What do you think Ketch would be doing right now? What is his role at these races?
Oh, man. Ketch is under the hood right now, making sure there's some last final tweaks and stuff, making sure everything's just right, just perfect.
Excellent. Good.
So he's in there with like he's got his sleeves rolled up and he's like his hair's all mussed up trying to get he's got a big chunk of the engine pulled out, like, and it's 3 minutes until race time, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, no problem at all here. So Dell leans out, sticks his head out the window. Hey, Ketch, am I all set here?
Hey, yo, bud, you know it. Come on, just give me another. I got 30 seconds, and he's just like, wang with a oversized wrench.
All right, man, but I swear, if I don't get to this race because you're in there tinkering, you got that? You took care of that mod for me?
Geez, man, you know I did. Come on, cut me some slack, will ya?
All right, I trust you. Hey, thanks for helping me out with that. With installing that, even if it was, he like taps his wrist, right up to the finish line there.
You know how we do, bud.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Let me win this race, and then drinks back at Ramey's Rumpus Room once I win this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Drinks on you, bud.
All right, fair enough.
Slams the hood.
Perfect.
Gives him a big old thumbs up. You got this.
He reaches his arm out of the car, and you do the cool, hand gripping handshake kind of thing. Yeah, it's super cool. And he says, "All right, you watch for my dust trail." And then he rolls the window up, revs the engine. As everyone gets into position and clears the starting line as you're walking away, you turn and you catch a glimpse of Zavanoya. Wow, I wrote two different names here. Zavanoya, standing up from a crouching position on the passenger side of Dell's car. His expression is serious, and when you look at Dell, he has a frown on his face. He then turns to you and sees you and flashes a smile. Before you know it, the engines are revving across the line, and the race has begun with a holographic flag being waved by the crew's technomancer across the line of cars. We cut back to present day, and Ketch hears the starship equivalent of a doorbell being rung, followed by the exterior airlock opening.
Oh, jeez. Ketch will kind of half-heartedly, still distracted, go see who it is.
Ketch, you see 3 androids in EJ Corp jumpsuits. None of them are carrying visible weapons, and all look relatively surprised to see you. Hello. We have orders from EJ Corp to retrieve this vessel. Please gather your things and bring them off of the ship.
Yeah, keep your shirt on. I just need a couple more minutes. I'm just getting my stuff together.
Of course. They quickly and efficiently pack up the things of your crewmates, and you can, watch them as they bring them off to the curb and unceremoniously deposit them on the curb. And then we see the crew as the ship is, being taken out of the airlock. We see the crew walking up to you, sitting there with crates full of things.
Ketch's just kind of doing that lounging, sort of leaning over on one elbow, just on top of one of the crates. tail flicking back and forth lazily.
Well, at least they haven't tangled all my yarns.
Gus dives into the crates and he starts looking around. He pulls out the bobbleheads. He's like, everybody has their bobbleheads. They're safe. And Moraeoth's is the most complex bobblehead because it's like individual little wires with tiny little bugs.
Like, how?
When did you make this device?
Just in my free time. Don't you? I get. It was a surprise. Surprise!
Oh, gosh.
Moraeoth swirls around the bobblehead. We are impressed. This pleases us. They put it in the box, the very tiny box of Moraeoth's possessions with very little else.
Moraeoth
Object there.
Didn't Moraeoth kind of live in the vents? Did they maybe leave some possessions behind because they didn't know to look for them?
Ooh, I like that idea. But I'm not ready with it.
Still in the vents.
Moraeoth travels very light since they move ships with some regularity. But I was not ready for this goof, so no, that doesn't happen. As good of an idea as that is.
That's totally fine. It's much less tragic this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are sitting on the side of the curb. You've got to get to the Horse Eye orbital plate around Abalon, in orbit around Abalon, I should say. And you can take a space taxi, really more like a space tram. It's like a train ride. It's the equivalent of a train ride in terms of cost and time. So it'll cost you 50 credits per day to travel on this public transit, so to speak. I know Sloan was very disbelieving that this was a thing, but it is in fact a thing.
Believe you.
Per person?
50 credits per person. Because it's tickets.
Yeah, Moriath will anxiously count out the credits left in their account.
Oh,
Spot me some credits, Gus says.
This is a large number of days worth of sustenance.
Here, I'll share with you, Moriath, and he'll like hold out his straw that's attached to his armor.
Bugs have a lot of trouble with straws.
We can sell some of these things. We should be all right.
Yes. I should remind you all that you got a 2,000 credit advance from Sinjin. In addition,
100% spent a lot of that on armor. I have 34 credits.
Man, look at Gus just blowing his pension right off the bat.
Dang.
I kept getting beat up. It hurt.
I'm just saying, man.
Well,
You got,
a
that was
lot
your
of faith
livelihood,
in
and
the
it's
money
gone.
we're gonna make.
Gotta spend money to make money.
Moriath does not feel this way.
Well, I trust that you all managed to scrounge up the credits.
Indeed.
They'll charge you afterwards. So you're gonna have to get to Abalon one way or another.
Could take 1 day, could take 6 days, who knows?
Yeah. Better hope it doesn't take 6 days, otherwise there's most of your advance.
Don't say that.
I mean, why? That's my job. My job is to tempt fate, Leif. You know this about me.
You're a monster.
But now I'm the GM. I'm the controller
That's the thing,
of
guys.
fate.
Whose idea was this?
Kind, benevolent GM.
I am a very kind.
I wouldn't have voluntold him otherwise.
Voluntold. Wasn't quite voluntolding. Voluntelling.
The audience doesn't need to know that. It's funnier if I voluntold you.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Order you to volunteer, Tom. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for volunteering, Tom. We love you, Tom. You're such a good GM, Tom. You'll be so great.
Yep.
So,
That was how the conversation went.
yeah. So,
You and
Lucky
your
for you.
words.
I have rolled ahead of time, and
Yay.
I got a 1.
Yay.
Yay!
You all arrive on Abalon, and the ticket master comes around and charges each of you 50 credits.
I'll get it.
Even
on
in
the loot
space, you can't escape Ticketmaster.
There's a
Yeah,
negative
Mr.
money
Gus.
on the loot sheet.
sheet. Wait. Oh no, the negative money isn't working. Negative
Oh.
50. Oh, dang it. Really?
The formulas probably just don't support it. We can take 50 off of each of ours. It's fine. It'll even out in the long run.
Yeah. I'm sad.
Gus's cred stick comes up and like it drains everything, and then it says insufficient funds, and he looks around desperate and he's like, I need 16 credits. Someone have
Auntie Nuna
16
gets it
credits.
for you. Don't worry, dear. I'll cover you.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Nuna. I'll get you back.
So this is happening as you all emerge from the drift to see on the view screens Abalon. A small gray planetoid covered in enormous high-tech metroplexes separated by mountain ranges and the occasional crater. It takes a few hours to reach the Horse-Eye orbital plate, a miles-long floating factory with a flat upper surface covered in solar collection panels forever angled toward the sun. Starships in various states of construction, most of them barely visible among scaffolding, robotic cranes, and a swarm of workers, hang like bats from the shadowed bottom of the facility. Among these vessels is a colossal bulk cruiser plated in gold. One of the legendary commerce barges manufactured by followers of the Prophecies of Calistrade, which is a fun little religion. Philosophy? Cult? One of those.
Culture?
Velocicult.
Philosophical.
There you
Yes. So, your passenger liner docks in the middle levels of the plate, where workers and guests are housed. Remember that you all are here with the express permission of the plate as shareholders in EJ Corp. Tarika has thrown in because when she realized that not all of you managed to navigate the labyrinthine processes of claiming your severance packages, Tarika helped you out a little bit with splitting some of her shares that she earned. She was very diplomatic and was able to help you all out. So each of you count as shareholders in Evgenia Jameson Corporation. Congratulations. This will... What?
Well,
Well,
Catch and Gus do.
yes.
Well, we're
Well, no. I think the idea is Tarika gave us some of her shares. Just
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she signed over
make up
some
for
of...
those of us.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, she
who
was your
failed
safety net.
miserably.
Yeah.
Yes, failed against all odds.
It was... I still can't believe it.
Darn D20 systems.
Yeah.
Heinous.
So, an Anasite worker briefly inspects each of your identifications against a database of authorized users. As each of you are cleared for entry, the Anasite checking your credentials informs you shareholders are authorized to travel freely in the Horseye orbital plate, but some corporations maintain restricted areas. You must secure separate authorization for entry to each of these regions. The Horseye orbital plate is not responsible for injury or inconvenience resulting from failure to obtain this authorization. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
We have
No!
to get additional permissions from who?
the company to which you are trying to gain access to.
Auntie Nuna's already working on our credentials.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time.
Have a good day. You all are issued a guest room in the middle levels of the facility. So, here on Avalon...
Oh, hold on. Marayath has to do a knowledge check on Anasites.
Oh, of course, yes. What does Maria
yes,
know about
okay.
It's
Anasites?
time-honored tradition.
Yes.
Come on, Marayath.
What's that Pokemon?
You got this.
Who's that Pokemon? It's an Anasite.
16, my highest yet.
All right. Marayath might actually know some real facts about Anasites.
Anasites are mechanical creatures.
Yeah, that's
about
about
the Anasite.
that's about it.
They are able to communicate via a special protocol that only other Anasites can access normally.
Yeah.
They are not distributed consciousnesses.
No.
Although,
yeah.
I guess it's even hazy there. Since
Yeah.
isn't there like a network entity? I guess
I wouldn't be surprised.
You think you could
I guess
tie in
Epoch kind of
or-
was.
or-
Oh yeah, Tryon and Epoch, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? What?
Oh, so Epoch was the third of Tryon that was created on Avalon.
Right.
As
Okay.
as a super duper network of computers
Yeah.
that gained sentience and then divine power. Yeah.
Mm.
But then probably stopped living on those computers.
Maybe. Yeah. Becoming,
They got-
a divine being.
Yeah.
It got better computers. It got God computers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God! Imagine the connectivity.
I have a new headcanon for Terminal. That was last season.
Mm. So, while you all are once you get to your guest quarters, they're it's think like Best Western Hotel kind of accommodations. It's pretty nice.
Better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
It's nice, but it's not that nice.
Yeah.
Clean.
Exactly. Nothing against
Suitable.
Best Western. I just haven't been to a hotel in at least a year because I
At least a
don't
year.
travel right now.
Yeah, I always use Holiday Express. They're all clean. They're all exactly the same wherever you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're solidly good.
Are they aggressively
average?
average?
Yes, they are aggressively average. Yeah. That's the benefit of going to a hotel chain. You know what you're going to get. So, you didn't know what you were going to get here, but it is pretty nice, aggressively average even. So, on Abalon, you were told by Sinjin, hey, the Oliphaunt is here. I don't know where it is exactly. You're going to have to find it in one of Evgeny and Jameson Corporation's development sites, construction sites. So there are a couple of ways that we can go about that. You can make a diplomacy check to gather information, which will sort of give you an idea of each of the areas on the Horse-Eye orbital plate where EJ Corp operates. Probably won't be able to get information on the Oliphaunt itself. However, this will narrow it down. You could also, I know people might want to try hacking some computers. The public infosphere probably isn't going to have that much more than you can find by a gather information check here. But once you find one of those facilities, you might be able to access their computers and get a little more information. So, what do you all want to start with?
Well, Sloan will go out and sort of, hit the bars probably nearest to wherever corporate headquarters is. Try and catch people after work, buy them a few drinks, see what they have to say. Of course, anybody who wants to come along. Marath probably.
Marath wants to come along. Marath will not be able to help though. But Marath is very excited about talking to the locals.
Yeah, I'll take Marath along to talk to the locals. Anybody else want to come and talk to the locals?
Auntie Nuna just rolled an attempt to help, and not a super impressive roll.
I mean, a 10 or higher is an aid, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch noticeably distracted, yeah, you guys go on ahead. I got some stuff to do, and he'll half-heartedly attempt a search of the infosphere. That's all he's got.
Edge being antisocial. Gus, are you gonna come to the bar with us?
I'm trying to decide if Gus would go along because he feels like he needs to protect you, or if he would try and stay with Ketch and be his friend.
All right. What
Gus, you should come with us. Who knows what drinks are available on this planet that are not available on other planets?
That's true, but I'm also very broke, Marayoth.
We will lend you 3 credits for the purchase of exotic libations.
Oh, right! You had me at 3 credits, Marayoth.
Don't worry about it, Gus. We got you.
Gus is sporting a very shiny new bodysuit. He's got a really, really nice coverall.
We're very happy for him.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so anybody who would like to, you can roll diplomacy to...
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick one.
I guess one can aid to gather information. Is that typically? I don't know.
Sure.
GM
Why not? You're all at a bar. You're wing personing. You're wing sentienting, Sloan.
Yeah, anybody else want to throw one of these on before I?
Yes, we will attempt to discuss.
Guess it's awkward. Okay.
And I did see Ketch's computers check as well. We'll get to that after this.
Marayoth is helpful. Look at you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, we find someone who is not immediately repulsed by Marayoth and is willing to talk about their life. And Marayoth are very good listeners.
Plus 4.
Plus 3 aids.
3 aids?
The guy's had just a little too much to drink. He's like, bugs!
2
I
aids,
love bugs!
Oh my god, you're so weird!
It's a Trox. It's like, you're like a million of me.
Oh, this note should not be in my box. That's okay. It's 17. I'm probably not going to roll better than that anyway. Because this is totally information about merchants, markets, or merchandise, right?
No.
They're not a merchant?
No, this is... No, come on. You can't...
That's okay. I rolled a 17 anyway, and I didn't remember it before I rolled. But that's 26.
With a 26, you are easily able to... Let's see.
And...
3
hours.
after talking to some people, you find a bunch of different employees from various construction yards and laboratories and whatnot on the orbital plate. You locate 5 total locations where EJ Corp has been maintaining projects of varying levels of secrecy. People aren't really willing to talk about what they're working on there, citing, oh no, it's company policy, sorry, can't really tell you what I'm working on there. Wish I could, it's really cool, but that kind of thing, yeah. And then, but yeah, so you find, in total, 5 locations on the orbital plate that EJ Corp works at. Yeah, and then you also hear from people when you express interest in looking at the facilities and whatnot and seeing what they do and learning about them. This particularly drunk, we'll call them Vesk. This particularly drunk Vesk says, "Oh yeah, they have tours that you could take. The tours. Yeah, the tours. The tours are really great. Oh man, you get to see all sorts of cool stuff in there. And excuse me a moment." And they dash off to the bathroom.
We like tours.
So after this clue, you are able to discern that yes, there are in fact tours that run pretty much 24/7 of these facilities for various shareholders and whatnot, as well as tourists to the Orbital Eye plate.
Neat.
The Horse Eye Orbital Plate, that's the one.
Is this a big tourist location?
Not terribly, no.
Nerds.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Ship nerds.
What drink did Marayoth find at this bar? Because you wanted an exotic drink.
Yeah, we found a Abalon. Abalon has a weird nanite drink. It's vaguely cannibalistic for you to be consuming it. It presses your taste buds to make it register as whatever is most tasty to you. It's relatively expensive though. It takes the whole 3 credits for that one drink.
It's
Does
called
it
an
come in like
Avalonian sunrise.
There. Does it come in like a big fish bowl?
With an umbrella.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's not an umbrella. It's like gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, a gear instead of the cone thing.
Oh, I was thinking like a gear maybe on the
umbrella.
side, kind of like in place of the orange slice.
Yeah, I like that
They're on
better.
the lip.
Ooh, that's better. Yeah.
A 3D printed like protein gear or something, or like a fruit gear or something.
Yeah. Good old Avalon.
Good.
My favorite planet in the Pact Worlds, but
Of course it is.
yeah, not strongly thematic with Maria.
That surprises absolutely everyone, Simon.
We're all so shocked.
So shocked.
So we once again cut away from everybody else having fun out at a bar to Catch on his own in a darkened room.
Becoming a theme.
Artificially darkened.
Artificially darkened, yes, with your tiefling abilities. Catch, what information would you be looking for? Because there are a few options here using the computers.
Well,
You tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what you can do.
Yeah, Ketch was interested in finding out kind of where we're going to be going, but Ketch also is trying to probe the security just a little tiny bit and see what kind of security we might be dealing with.
Okay.
Standard pre thievery stuff.
Yeah,
Heist,
so sort of probing.
Intelligence gathering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intelligence
Important
gathering,
heist.
exactly.
All right, then. Why don't you give me... well, you already gave me a computers check.
I did. Sorry, so preemptively.
Oh, that's okay. So that computers check is going to... We'll say that you're probing the EJ Corp network. And it turns out... This network's not that bad to you're able to find find a backdoor into their sort of their network presence here, and I don't know much more about computers and networks beyond that as Tom, so I'm just going to say you managed to get some information out of the EJ Corp network, locating those 5 facilities. Better yet, you get a map of each of the 5 facilities.
Ooh.
Yes, and let's see.
Spicy.
Maps are always good.
Yeah, maps.
Yes. Oh, you don't get the map yet, but you notice you see where the maps are. You could, if you wanted to, make a second computers check to download these maps. Would you like to do this thing?
You're a map tease. Yeah, of course.
I did.
What a
I
map.
did roll my D4. We spent 3 hours at the bar, so Catch has plenty of time.
Come on.
Okay, excellent.
There's the computer.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I did it twice. Why would you do this to me?
Just use the second one for your next computer check.
I wish that was how it worked. Too bad
I
you're
do too, buddy.
too bad you're not playing whatchamacallit, precog, where they can roll dice ahead of time and save them for later. Anywho, the good news is your first roll, a 26, is still plenty. Not plenty. You just crested the DC here. It was a DC 23 computers check to hack this secure data module to get. Yeah. EJ Corp uses. You can tell these are tier 2 computers for their servers. So that is going to. Yes, that is going to net you a map, and one of the maps is in fact earmarked as Project Oliphaunt.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now we get to do the scene where we put the map on the table.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of us.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go. So
Ooh.
you get a map. It looks like this. As
I
I
found the bathroom.
gesture. Yep. Found the bathroom. We might want to show the map on the
It is
stream.
already done.
Oh, it's already. I'm on a delay. I apologize. I forget that I'm looking at the stream on a delay. Anywho, yeah. So you get this map. This is the map of Project Oliphaunt. You can find that Project Oliphaunt is. That's the wrong one. It's on the bottom, towards the bottom of the orbital plate.
That is the room in the far north.
I'm sorry.
The Oliphant itself, is that the room in the north?
Oh,
That big open space?
yes. That appears to be a docking bay, with. Yep. That is the biggest room in this facility and probably the only one that could house a starship. So yeah, pretty big facility. You can't find much more than that. You won't know, obviously, how many guards could serve to do some reconnaissance, perhaps, on this facility. It is still daytime, but I won't plan your heist for you. What do you all want to do next with this information? I imagine you all regroup at least.
Yeah, we put the map, or we share what we found, and then put the map up on the
hollow.
display above the
Oh
table.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, looks like there's only one way in.
Catch, were you able to find out any information about the ship itself?
Nah, this is all I was able to get. These big corps keep their information buttoned up pretty tight.
Yes, I've heard rumors that they have tier 2 computers hosting their servers.
Ew.
Felt
My God.
like tier 2, 3, or 4 even. It was real tough.
Auntie
So
Nuna
obviously, what we
looks
do.
at Catch over the top of her spectacles. Mm-hmm. And is, of course, knitting.
Wiley grin, bead of sweat.
So obviously, what we do is we pretend to be caterers, catering a lunch put on by the company that'll get us in the back room, and then we can go from there, right?
Ooh. We
Not the
could
worst
put on
plan
a
I've
chef
ever
hat.
heard.
We could hide in a chef hat. They're so
Where do you-
large and bulbous.
Where do you get these silly ideas from, there, bud? You watch too many Hollow vids.
It is not silly. It is a good hiding place for a caterer, for a bug hiding amongst caterers.
That was at Gus.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a good idea. I
We thought
could.
it was a good idea.
Thank you, Marayoth. I thought it was a good idea.
We have not done many heists, though.
People drop their guards. I remember back in the mines when the shaft boss would call everyone in, and we'd have, lunch brought in, and everyone was just distracted with that. You would
He's
be
not
very-
wrong.
Here's the thing with these big corporations. A lunch to boost morale. It's not a terrible plan.
It would be unrealistic for EJ to offer a lunch to boost morale. However, perhaps a lunch to boost productivity.
Or that. Sure. Get us as far as the staff room anyway. And no one pays much attention to the help, honestly.
It's one of the best ways to infiltrate, I've found.
You've catered events before, Auntie?
Oh, I've done quite a lot in my time.
That wasn't
Yeah.
an answer to the question.
Catered.
In that case, we'll need costumes and food.
To the
Caterers showing up
kitchen!
without food would be quite suspicious.
I can cook. We need sterno. We need a
Alright.
little trolley. We need serving dishes.
Why don't you make us a list, dear?
Gus gets real serious and starts doing research on his data pad.
All right. So
I just threw that out there. I didn't expect us to go with it.
Hey, I mean,
It's a pretty good plan, honestly.
yeah.
That looks like a lunchroom in the back there. That gets us right next to the warehouse.
We should do that Twitch vote of how far we think this
Do it, yeah, do a
this
prediction.
gimmick will get us.
Do it.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
When do you think we will be caught? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I suppose we go out gather the supplies while Gus starts cooking.
Okay. All right. Patrick is saying 2 rooms max. Yeah, maybe we want to Is there an option to do it as like quantity, or is it a yes or no?
No, I'll just have. You can have more than.
Yeah. No,
Oh, okay. You can have more than
Binary.
one. Okay, cool.
In and out. 20-minute heist. No more, no less. Come on. We got
Sure.
this.
Oh, there might only be 2 choices.
Once
Do we want to
get
do over
in,
under 2 rooms?
Under over 2 rooms sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you go out and get supplies. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Liz, go ahead.
Auntie Nuna also proposes that
once we get in, we can then change. And once we get in and set up the cart or the food, we can find a room to change into jumpsuits and pose as mechanics.
There's a bathroom
Caterers
right there
will-
across the hall.
Perfect. Caterers will look out of place by the ship itself, but jumpsuits are easy to conceal.
Agreed. We can put them in the trolley.
Yes, along with Marayoth.
Do you all want to
We
do
li-
some reconnaissance on this facility?
We liked the
Yes.
hat idea.
Yes.
I like the hat idea too, Marayoth. You could sit on my head.
What a
And Williams
honking
actually-
nightmare that is.
oh god,
I have a hat. It's full of bugs.
Oh my god.
writhing.
Oh god! Oh god! The caterer's hat is full of bugs!
Just walking in, tips the hat. There's just swarm underneath it. Oh god.
Oh no!
But no,
Um,
so as you guys are all talking about this, Catch is like, this is all well and good, but we don't really know what the outside of this place looks like. Why don't I go have a little look see? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm a head out.
Catch,
I'll
we
go.
are able to go. We are very sneaky. No one suspects lots of bugs.
I'm also pretty quiet. I can.
There are
I'll
also
stay here
tours.
and help. I'll stay here and help Gus source things. I'm
There's
not
the
as
tour also.
Yeah.
Which looks
I can't
a
make
little,
a
like,
bet
visibly
because
upset.
I'm a mod.
but then yeah.
I have so many channel points. Anyway.
As a small aside, it's very windy here in New Jersey today. If I suddenly cut out, you'll know why.
Oh dear.
Noted.
We'll just
Yes.
stage a coup.
Wind
Uh,
elementals.
Yeah, it should be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, you speak Orin, right? Just go talk to the wind elementals. Tell them
Yeah,
it's a very
totally.
nice storm they have here.
Jacinto does. Jacinto speaks Aran. Jacinto speaks every language, basically. Hey, J-Rock. Excellent. A fellow Jerseyan. Who's going on this tour? There are guided tours of the facilities. Obviously, maybe you won't be able to get
Oh, that's
exactly
right.
where you want to go and see everything, but that
Guided
was what
tours.
Kat was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go on the tour.
Won't they recognize us then?
So what? You're shareholders.
Yeah, nobody looks that hard at who's on the tour.
Fair.
Yeah.
Catch pulls out a pair of sunglasses and like, no
Or
one's gonna
cares.
notice me, and just puts them on.
We will stay with the ship.
Okay.
Alright.
But please take pictures.
Yeah.
Mariath, I'm going to be so busy cooking, you should go.
We will help cook.
All right, bonding time. High five again.
5 more bugs. This is a strange ritual.
They're the designated hand high five bugs. It's like they're the high five team.
They're the 16th generation of high five bugs.
No, only the second. It hasn't been that long.
All right.
So I know we've sort of hand waved it in the past, but technically, I don't think communists actually have a
Camera?
camera. Yes, I mean you'd think they would because it's
Impossible.
They're a cell
Phones
but
have
they-
that.
Our phones
mean-
do, yes, and you would think that one.
I know they
Maybe in the
specified.
future- Look, maybe in the future, laws have evolved to try and grant people some of their privacy back.
Weird.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
they specified
But you
data
just
pads
say they
are
never
also
took off.
communists.
But we could get a video camera for $275. Do we want to just? We don't have a communal fund. I'll just buy one and be in the negative.
Okay.
We
Whatever
have a
you
video
think
camera.
best, dear.
Hmm.
So we really
All
should
right.
be buying these things.
If you want to buy a camera, I am of the opinion that if you have a comm unit, the comm unit should have a camera on it, probably. However, if that's not mechanically how this works, we here at Non-Standard Action pride ourselves on rules following. But I would like to lodge a formal complaint with Paizo that comm units should have a camera. They're cell phones. Anyway.
Anyway.
They do not, but we'll throw the 275 credits
Okay.
at it for it's a level 1 item, technological item. It's not a big deal.
Nick.
And then we
being
have it
lawful.
forever.
Then you have it forever. And who knows, maybe it'll come in handy again someday. So, you...
We also stopped and hand waved some like tourist t-shirts.
some t-shirts, excellent.
I went to
They
Avalon
say-
and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that one. There's Avalon where the first and second, both the A's are replaced with hearts, right? So it's like,
Oh, yeah, I want that one. I
Uh-huh.
heart Avalon.
yes, I heart Avalon.
Well, I figured it was like a gear instead of a heart.
Oh, yeah, it's I Gear Avalon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Um,
Planet Splash behind it. Yeah, it's cool.
mhm.
I'll put
Okay.
the camera around my neck.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So, your tourist guys in place. You go to the. I'm sorry, Liz.
Auntie Nuna is coming. I didn't say so, but I wanted to state
All right.
that.
Okay, good. So, ship crew is Gus and Marayoth. Tourist crew is Ketch, Nuna, and Sloan. So, our merry band of tourists goes off to the Project Oliphaunt facility, signs up for a tour there, and you go on the tour. It's your standard, very sterile, very hands-off. They talk about the shipbuilding procedures, and you see a few sort of just hand-waving employees of EJ Corp that then go back to their tasks, etc., etc.
Get paid to stand here and go.
Yeah, pretty much. PR. As you're wandering through this facility, led by your chipper tour guide, you spot down a hallway in one of the facilities. You spot a Spathinae, actually. The Spathinae glows with a yellowish white light passing by in the facility, and I have art of this particular Spathinae.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Huh.
So, this Spathinae is speaking to an unusual mantis-shaped anisite. As the Spathinae and the anisite glide by, their anisite companion says to them, "After so much overtime, employees are discontent and are beginning to pose a security risk." The Spathinae responds, "I'm sorry?"
Sleight of hand. I just sort of sleight of hand the video camera on.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Give me that sleight of hand roll.
23.
Yeah, 23. Nobody notices you angling the video camera. The Spathinae responds, "Give everyone a few days off. We've come in on time and under budget. They deserve a chance to celebrate." The anisite answers, "This is satisfactory," as both of them exit through a secure door into a restricted area marked with the EJ Corp logo. Go ahead and make me, you three, make me culture checks.
Culture checks.
Wow.
That's a 29.
So cultured.
So cultured. Very cultured.
Auntie Nuna
Sorry,
rolled
I
bottom,
guess
which is
I
a
don't know
21.
All right.
Get that 24.
21, 29, and 24. Yes, indeed, all of you know this, and this is also sort of a recall knowledge as well. From looking at the company's website, this is, in fact, Eileen Razora, Executive Vice President of Evgenia Jameson Corporation. This doubly confirms that this is, in fact, Project Oliphaunt. You know that Eileen Razora was the lead on this project. Sort of their baby. But yes, so the tour continues. And then, but nothing really of note. You don't see a ton of employees around this facility, honestly. Come to think of it, in the light of that conversation, it seems that the project that they've been working on here is finished. Project Oliphaunt is complete.
And everyone's taking some days off. Some well-deserved rest time.
Yeah.
Company Wellness Day.
Yes, indeed. So, the tour completes. What would you all like to do next?
I guess we'll head back to share this information with our friends who, stayed on the ship. Play back the video footage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
On the holo screen.
Auntie Nuna will, as they come to the part with the Spathinae, pay careful attention to how Marayoth responds.
Morales tries not to respond but fails. Hold on, let me roll a sense motive check.
No, you need a bluff.
You need a bluff.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hide your emotions.
Yeah. Morales does not hide their emotions. Morales writhes uncomfortably but says
One
nothing.
doesn't even need to roll.
Yeah.
You can read you like a
for-
million open books.
Yeah. For those of you at home,
70,000 bucks.
Yes.
Marayoth just rolled a nat 1 for
Yeah,
a total of
2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not good at lying.
with
those bugs.
a nat 1, Sloan still has a 9. So
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. So do with that information what you will.
Muck Marioth incessantly. No.
No.
Five.
Marioth's a good bugs.
Marioth, you've been with the company a long time. Do you know anything else about this executive?
We are aware of this Spathine colony.
Sloan
They-
gives Marioth a look like, okay.
They are not. They should not be trusted. They are. We should take the ship from them.
Well, that was the plan.
Yes.
So you think that they would use it for nefarious... Jeez, sorry, Auntie Nuna's voice. So you think that they would use it for nefarious purposes?
Most assuredly.
Catch under his breath is like, yeah, we'd do so much better with it.
Ha! Gus is smart enough to sense that something's wrong with Marioth. Gus, covered in flour,
Literally
walks over and
everyone.
awkwardly. Yeah, but Gus was
Literally
real.
everyone.
Gus has real bad sense motive. He could have failed.
Gus's sense motive notably is a +1, which makes it equal with Marioth's bluff. So
So you
Best
well,
friend.
So I-
then it's GM fiat or roll off or
Yeah.
something.
So,
But either
like
way,
covered
gotta-
in flour, Gus comes over and tries to hug the collective of bugs.
We have been told that a hug from us is an undesirable experience.
Marioth, I wouldn't be trying to hug you if I didn't want to hug you.
This is acceptable. The bugs just kind of like cling there, trying not to. I guess like some of them will sort of have to land on you because you're enmeshed in them, and it probably
Catches-
tickles real bad.
Ketch is visibly disgusted and doesn't bother hiding it.
I feel like Gus probably wouldn't care because he's getting a hug.
Oh, he needs more hugs.
Well, you're not getting any hugs from me.
This is acceptable. We appreciate the gesture from Gus, but it does not produce the same endorphin response in us as it does for many single-bodied sentients.
All right. I mean, I could
Anything
stop
else?
if you want.
That we should know about this executive, Marioth? Anything we should be concerned about?
Eileen is cunning and duplicitous, and we should try to avoid them when taking their ship.
All right. Well, it sounds like work on the ship is done. And our catering plan will probably work.
there won't be many employees there, it sounds like.
Yes, but that sounds. Yes, but having a catered lunch on a day that is sparsely attended is also an excellent way to save money.
This is very
Oh my
true.
god. You're
Agreed.
right.
For the of course, for the crew that needs to remain.
Yeah. Everybody take the day off. Also, we're ordering lunch today. What do you all want? Oh, nobody's here? Oh, well.
Oh well.
That's a very Edge Corp thing, it feels like.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I proposed it.
Everybody can take the day off, but we're also ordering lunch if you do want to come in.
Uh-huh.
It's totally believable.
But it will not be overtime.
Mm. Okay. So the plan goes forward with you all cooking up a storm, led by Gus. Oh, who has ranks? A rank in profession cook, I see.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Not even a lie.
So
Gus doesn't even have to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gus made a 23 on that profession cook check, so I imagine this is actually, you all, even Ketch. I don't want to write your characters for you, but I bet even Ketch is impressed by the quality of this food here.
No, Ketch loves it. Ketch thinks it's delicious, but he also mentions, he's like, hey yo Gus, where's this spread gonna go? You know, and he like motions to like the cart that we've got that's like chocked full of like our heist gear. Where are we gonna put the food?
Does someone have some spare credits? I've got some plans for it's like a backpack that's insulated and it's got like bento box style storage.
Auntie Nuna will.
I'm so sorry. I bought
Stand
this
you the
fancy
credits.
jumpsuit and I regret it now. I should have just kept wearing the second
it's
skin.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. She will want you to pay her back for this one. Like,
Keeping track of
she'd be happy
every
to spot
last
you the.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I owe you 50 credits for the ticket.
Oh, that was gift, dear.
All right. Well, I will pay you back for this, however much Tom says it is.
Believe it or not, I didn't have the crew plans a catered lunch on my bingo card. We'll come up with a sum of credits later, or we won't.
Or we
Maybe
won't.
I'll forget. I am a kind and benevolent GM.
I do need to know what Gus's favorite dish that he prepared was, so I can figure out whether Marath likes it or not.
He probably Gus does. Oh shoot! I actually looked this up. Just a second. I have a bookmark somewhere.
Oh, goodness. In the meantime, I'll mention that Auntie Nuna sends an email from a spoofed account informing people about the catered lunch. And it's from just the right person in the organization that...
Receptionist.
Yeah.
So,
All right, go ahead
so
and
Gus's
check.
dish.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Gus.
dish.
I gotta...
Yep, sorry.
Let me get a computer check from Auntie Nuna so we can resolve that. There it is,
That's a
27 on natural 20 with plus 5.
Yeah.
32 on this forged in network email. Very impressive. That looks pretty good to you. Now Gus, thank you.
Yes. So Gus did individual one-pot paneer curry pies is what he did.
Ooh.
In honor of Pie Day. You shouldn't have. Excellent.
Stop saying pie, I'm starving.
I apologize.
Well,
It's not your fault that it's daylight savings.
Yes, I got the joke.
Call your
Thank you.
congressman. Tell him to abolish this bull flame.
So, you get the materials, and you all make your way. You set yourselves up. Are you you're getting gear to wear? You know, like costumes. You're getting costumes for this catering gig.
Gus has
This
like
is starting to sound
chef
like
jacket
costume
and a hat.
Yeah. It'll tell you what. It'll cost you the cost of professional clothing, right? Like that's an actual item in the CRB. I think it's like 10 credits or something. So,
And we'll
Five?
we'll each need a set of 2 sets,
I-
one professional clothing for catering and one for mechanics.
of course.
Wait, mechanics?
Yeah,
Maybe
because
I'm
we're
part
gonna.
of the plan.
to go in the
Oh, I see. No,
Maria
I'll just hide
doesn't-
under a different hat each time.
Catch
I'll hide
will
under the
just
chef hat on the way in, and then hide in some like duffel
In the
bag.
toolbox.
Yeah, the
Ketchel-
toolbox.
Catch will just use their Edge Corp coveralls that Tarika got for them in lieu of buying a second set of clothing.
Yeah, honestly, the coveralls we should probably have.
Yeah, that is a pretty good disguise. Coveralls from the company that you're infiltrating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Professional
yeah.
clothing is 5 credits. By the way.
All right, yeah.
We buy
Okay,
catering
Credit
outfits.
for a chef's or a busboy's outfit for Catch.
Yeah, a caterer, if you will.
Oh man, you know what? He wouldn't look bad in like a vest and a bow tie, the sleeves rolled up.
I have a hard time
but I
believing
haven't
Catch would
fantasized
look bad
about
in
being
anything.
at all.
Yeah.
All right, so you get your professional clothing. You get your little cart, which I imagine Gus already has the professional's tools for, and will cart. You'll like bring it down to Edge Corp. Just carting this hot, fresh food through the streets of the Horse-Eye orbital plate. Nothing suspicious here. And then
we probably get a orbital plate Uber.
We rent a van.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rent a van.
Orbital Pluber. There we go.
I'll have you know, Tom, that my nanites turn into professionals' tools.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
So I have like tendrils
card is
that come
made
out
of
of the
nanites.
palm of my arm and then turn into this trolley.
yeah. That serving spoon, that's part of me.
Gross.
Not my character. I'm just goofing. So, goodness gracious. You get to Project Oliphaunt, as it is titled. And let's see. How are we gonna do this? So, you ring the doorbell, and you hear a voice come over the intercom. Yes, hello.
Oh, we're the caterers for the lunch today.
Oh, excellent. That's all right. Let me buzz you in. And
Yeah, they saw that email.
They did see
Everyone's
the email.
excited by the lunch email.
The worst.
Lunch is
Just
very
the-
exciting.
Are the worst. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Back when I worked at Toyota, we would order like pizza on Saturdays, and that was the most exciting reason for working on a Saturday.
Right?
Was free lunch.
Everyone loves their
So they let you all in.
Oh man, that means my
lunch.
food was
Forget
even better.
Awful.
Because professional tools give a +4, so that actually means my profession cook was 27.
Nice.
Yeah. Good news. Your food is
Cosmic
great.
crit. Waiter, there's 57 flies in my soup.
Those
Oh,
constituents
Patrick.
died to bring you that soup. Give them the respect they deserve.
Oh no!
You will
moment
eat
of
every one of those flies.
A moment of
You're
silence
so
for
right.
a moment of
Trust me,
silence for
there's
your
those
servers.
Oh.
Each one in a tiny little waiter outfit.
Right. I'm bringing you to the Pronkin map. Where are we? Nope.
Oh,
Come on.
we sure like our
There we
goofs
go.
on this channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So here you are in Project Oliphaunt. You've just been buzzed in by this security guard sitting at this podium. This room is, let's see, where are we?
Where's that?
Which now smells
This-
amazing.
Oh,
my
it smells
God.
great in here. Yeah.
As Gus wielded this trolley full of delicious pies.
This oddly shaped room boasts a 2-story tall ceiling. 2 doors lead out of this chamber behind the podium directly in front of you. Several chairs line the front wall on either side of the door. Notably, when you enter, the android security guard sitting at the podium in the center of the room looks excitedly to you and says, "All right, what did they send us?" He looks very
chef?
hungry.
It is a one-pot paneer curry pie filled with a makhani-style filling topped with a crisp puff pastry lid.
Oh my, that is much better than the space pizza that they normally bring by. So he starts like, I don't. Could I get some of that for here? I'm not really supposed to leave the desk.
Of course. We won't tell anybody. And Sloan like slips a pie off the cart and hands it to the security guard.
Oh, thank you so much.
A single bug is revealed by lifting up the pie, and it hides behind the another pie.
Oh God. All right.
It's too stealthy for him to see. The camera sees it though.
Well then, I tell you what, you could probably set that up in. They'll give you directions to. I didn't give you numbers on that map. They will give you directions to the southeastmost room, the one with all the chairs in front of a view screen. It's going to be through this door to the north, they say, and then you'll immediately take a right and go. Take one more right through the big double doors, and you can just set that up there. Boy, that sure is a lot of food for just there's only. It's a skeleton crew right now. You see, we finished up the project, so they don't have a lot of us in right now.
It's just more cost effective to make it in a large batch. Whatever's not eaten here, I'm going to deliver to the local homeless shelter.
Wow, Gus. That's a good one.
That is a good one. It's
corporate.
Ooh, are there homeless shelters on Avalon?
No,
It's-
probably not.
Gus
Yeah,
doesn't know
always
where
wear
the
the
other
other
one.
Do I have? I do have a sense motive score on this guard.
Oh, Pronk.
It's not a good sense motive score, but it
I
does
guess
it
we're
does
homeless.
exist.
It's half true.
If Gus fails it, Sloan can step in and save it. I'm sure.
All
Sure,
right.
sure.
Ah!
All right.
Gus.
The guard squints at you all, and says,
Sorry, my
I'm-
chef is new to the ring. He doesn't realize that there aren't any homeless shelters here. It just means there's more for everybody who is here.
Well,
Gus
it does.
looks sad.
It does smell really good. I know I'll be happy to take some leftovers home. So this seems to have
Bribery.
fooled the guard. Yes.
Bribery.
Well, in that
Bribery.
case, here's one for your spouse. Spouse?
Wow, very assumptive. Assumptive.
Significant other. Ha ha!
The food is sumptuous. The assumption is assumptuous. So as he directs you through the doors to the north, he presses a little button on the podium in front of him. And Sloan, as you're walking past this door, and everybody walks past this door to the northwest, on the northwest wall, you see there's a keypad there as well as a keypad next to the door you're going through. Those little, mechanically speaking, these little blue icons next to doors are going to represent a keypad. And that
Good to
door
know.
will be securely locked. But this door to the northwest is bearing a nameplate on it, like a placard, that says Eileen Razora, Executive Vice President of Evgeny Jameson Corporation. It's a very big placard.
Fair enough.
So, let me go to the GM. Nope, let me go to the dynamic lighting. How about that? And delete that.
All right, dude.
Morales will still be in Gus's hat.
I love that is where you're hiding.
A terrible, terrible hiding place, but okay.
No, it's great.
All right. So, in you go. And yes, the guard, sort of like glances over his shoulder and then goes back to eating his curry, as you all follow his directions. So...
We do indeed.
Excellent. A wise choice. This door is now deleted. And you are able to enter C3. So...
You know what they say, when one door gets deleted, another one,
gets its wings. My grandma always said that. So... You enter this room to find a collection of chairs in rows facing a projector screen, with a podium off to the side. If you investigate the podium, you'll find a vid player loaded with several informational programs. Yes, Patrick, the hallway does count as a room. The hallway is, in fact, C2. I just neglected to mention that. Yeah, surprise.
Even then, this room counts as a room, so that's like the second one. So as long as we don't get attacked in here.
Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah. No, the hallway does count as a room for the purposes of the prediction, because it is labeled. It is labeled thusly. But going back into it still counts as one. But I see, because the prediction was over under on 2. Either way. Yeah. We'll have to see. So, yes, this room is pretty sparse. Other than that, you can set up your carts wherever you want for the food if you're going to continue this sham of a catering or what.
I mean, so far we are legitimately catering this. I mean,
this is a sham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a sham.
Gus took it very seriously.
All right. You all agree.
Service.
Everyone has their little curry pie in like a ramekin type thing, and Gus is very carefully placing it like on each one of the chairs. Unless we manage to like buy a table.
Maybe we just put the carts up front.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
chairs
this
to
here,
like
and
that place for pies.
He's gonna very carefully like make sure all of the pies are like very symmetrical and evenly spaced, and
yes, chairs are where butts go.
Yes, Mariath has learned about
and
this.
There's no one in here. It's just us.
No one in here. Yep. Not yet.
All right. Then, let's, in small groups, wander away to the bathroom.
Also, Auntie Nuna will say,
And what we're going to say if we encounter anybody once we've changed is that the bathroom over by the hangar is malfunctioning.
and she's going to send off an email alert from facilities saying that it's not working and that employees should use this particular bathroom instead.
Facilities at
EJ Corp or whatever. Yeah.
Is there more than one bathroom?
I love this.
orbitalring.edgecorp.net.
I've only got one bathroom on the map here.
Yeah.
Okay. Then never mind.
Well, no. Obviously, the company was saying you got to go use the bathroom out in the other facility because this one's broken.
Yeah, you gotta go use it at the one at the bodega down the street.
But then why would you all be coming out of the
Yeah, exactly.
I think we just tell everyone we run across that, hey, catering has arrived. We've started to set out food. We're trying to let everyone know to go and get ready. We'll be there shortly. We're finding everyone.
Engineering uniforms, we're not.
No.
Anymore.
Now we're posing as employees. So Auntie Nuna hands everybody a pie to carry with them back to their workstation.
Oh, much better.
And our workstation is in the hangar?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we just change here then and take our pies to the hangar?
Yeah.
Hey, there's pies in the...
Pitch already like half out of his caterer's uniform.
Gus very carefully folds it and then puts it in his backpack. Or like a bag.
Now, I should ask you all, where are your weapons going to be during this whole facade here?
In my body.
So rude.
Pockets.
Gus's hat.
Yeah, pockets, sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Inside me.
The biggest thing is going to be Catch's weapon, because that thing's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
It sure is, isn't it?
Could you? Do you?
Yeah.
Does
We could
do
anybody
the
have the
classic-
disguise?
You could do the classic James Bond bit where you have the weapon underneath the cloth on the serving cart, right?
That's gonna do me absolutely no good as soon as we leave the room.
Yeah. If he's masquerading as an employee.
Wait.
I guess I don't have my gun with me.
No, you
Gus-
have it in
Gus-
here.
Hold on. Gus is being a mechanic now. He can count his nanites as any type of professional tools. Summon us like a mechanic's cart.
Okay.
Like a dolly at a box.
I could do
With
that.
a big closed shelf that a gun could fit into.
No, a dolly and a box, and Catch can put the gun in the box on the dolly.
Yeah, I guess a
And then
big
not
enough
look
box
weird.
for a gun.
Like one of the, just the big tool chests on wheels, basically.
Yeah,
Like a Joe box.
yeah. There you go.
And Marath could hide inside.
Yeah, put Mariath and the gun in the box.
Yep.
Okay.
Very well.
Ooh.
All right, so it sounds like we filter to the bathroom in our caterer disguises, and then in the stalls, change into our mechanic disguises.
Oh, we could just change right here. And then
Oh, you're right.
Room.
Yeah, that works.
there's nobody here.
Okay.
Yeah. Sloan just like pulls on the coveralls over her catering outfit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking.
Gus will do that too, but he'll take the chef's hat after Mariath leaves it, and he'll fold it up and he'll stuff it inside because he wants to keep it.
Naturally.
The bugs just explode out of the hat since we have compression. I love compression. What a great racial.
I'm
All
going
right.
to make sure that everybody has a pie before they leave.
Yes,
And
we all have
one
pies.
for you. And
We can
one
just put pies on top of the
There's-
Joe box.
But here's the
Oh, yeah.
thing. Again,
Put a few
there
pies
are-
on top of the Joe box so that we're bringing them back to.
Oh, you give the pies to the crew. Okay. But don't get ahead of yourselves, because as you're changing in this this room,
Oh no.
a little Roomba type robot sort of hums around the corner.
Don't make me kill a Roomba.
And it, like
Open
it
doors.
yeah, it's an Anacite little Roomba thing. So
Fine.
the door opens. The Roomba sort of hums into the room, sort of goes about its cleaning routine, and then it leaves.
Okay.
And you can't hack a robot, can you?
Uh,
No.
Can't hack something that has free will, no.
No.
Not
no,
without being a technomancer.
yeah.
We must hurry. We must hurry. We must hurry.
We do a fast change.
Then the security guard from before will come into this room. Can I assume that everybody is in C3 right now, or no? Because I have tokens just sort of over the map.
Yeah, I mean, we were a little bit squiffy on where we were in the changing process. If we were still changing, we would probably still be in that room.
You're still in the middle of
As soon as
changing.
we're-
Yes, this happened while you were changing.
Should we lock
Man.
the door so that people can't come in the middle? Because the change is a vulnerable part of the plan.
Yeah, I mean, I really wish we'd done this in the bathroom. Is it too late to go back?
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
too late. Yeah.
And I was gonna say we should lock the door too, but then everybody got caught up on pies.
Sorry.
It's the downfall of mankind. So the security guard will come up to the door. If you, after the robot comes by, the Roomba comes by and, just barges in, cleans, and then leaves, do you want to lock the door after that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Then the security guard, you hear a bang, bang, bang from the other side of the door. Hey, who locked this door? What are you doing in there?
We're
Locked? What? That can't be right. Let me... Oh, geez, it is locked. What is wrong with this thing? I can't get it open.
You hear? Oh, that's okay. I can open the door for you. You hear a click, and the door slides open, and they go from taking their key card, and then they see all of you just standing there in various states of mechanic costumes.
Wouldn't he have to make a computer check versus whatever Auntie Nuna locked it with?
Because it's true, we didn't just yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I was thinking we just flipped the lock on the door.
Oh, I see. Okay, my apologies.
Oh, Auntie Nuna rolled low.
Oh no!
Darn, you rolled funny systems.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's.
We weren't gonna get out of this without a fight anyways.
We do have. We
Wait.
do have a reroll.
You do have what?
Oh, we do have a reroll.
Oh man, if we used Ghost's reroll
but
to make him lose his points, that would be terribly ironic.
Oh no! This is a system that we have set up. I will allow you to choose as you desire.
No,
Yes,
I mean,
is the
it would
oldest
just
for
delay
ghosts,
the
that's
inevitable, because we've got this guy on the other side. Eventually, we're gonna have to leave this room. There's no point in wasting it.
Gus looks at the captain, and Gus is like, "Maybe we're strippers."
Yeah, just like how they bring in lunch when everyone's home. They also brought in strippers when everyone was home.
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah.
definitely. And Morayoth is the one that bursts out of the cake. I mean pie.
Everybody loves old lady strippers.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Everyone has their own
okay, so
cake.
legitimately
What's that
is
shame?
jammed. Not very well, but it is jammed.
It's not jammed very well. So the guard tries it for a moment. I have rolled a 12 on the die. So the guard is going to get past your DC 9 computers check of locking this door
Man,
after an action. So yeah. So I will give you all, since you have, the guard fumbling with the door for a moment, if you would like an action, what would everybody do before the guard opens this door?
Auntie Nuna will
Stuff the hat.
I guess ready in action to steal his comm unit.
That's
a good idea.
Probably not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
fair. Sloan will move back over here, sort of behind the carts.
Mm-hmm.
Discreetly pulling her pistol as she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part of that move. Now that I'm level 2,
Yeah. Look at you.
all level 2 and cool and stuff.
Okay. Hearing nothing else, we're gonna go.
I'm sorry. I'm hung up on we were too stupid to lock the door in the first place.
No,
I
we
was
locked
out in
it.
the hallway
No, we
keeping
locked it, we
watch,
just
and
didn't do
then
it well.
came into the room to change. I don't know.
No, we locked it. He just got through it.
No, I get that. I'm talking about the little Roomba andesite.
Yeah.
But that didn't end up mattering.
I imagine that it
That's not what I'm
reported
saying.
us.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I said,
I was
gonna
trying
say
to
we
do the
should lock
vigilant
door,
thing, but because
and
of
then
crosstalk, we're now
Wise.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I think this guard probably would have come either way. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. This. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ketch would have had to come in at some point anyway to change.
Yes, true. I agree with this. And then when he came in, he would have locked the door to make sure nobody can come in when we're doing this thing. But
Yeah.
this is not what has happened. So we're doing this.
Okay. So the guard fiddles with the lock and says, "Oh, there it is. That was it was kind of jammed. Hey, what are you all doing?" And he sees you, in mechanic outfits or
Or a swarm of bugs.
or a swarm of bugs swirling across the room that wasn't there when you all came in.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
he's gonna draw his weapon because y'all are not who you said you were. He was a little suspicious when Gus rolled poorly on bluff before, but then Sloan smoothed it over. But still, he was, it's weird.
Surprise, we're strippers? 13. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a 13 bluff.
Yeah, he's gonna get a small bonus to this because strippers don't normally.
You don't have to explain why we get a penalty to this, Tom.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Not a great lie.
I try to be judicious. Yeah, no, he's not gonna believe that. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Let's roll some initiative, friends, as this guard sees you all going about getting ready to infiltrate his place of work.
Well, my damage is non-lethal, so I don't feel too bad.
That's
oh
good.
no, my damage is very lethal.
Dang it. Mine isn't non-lethal, but then again, I don't expect to fire my weapon.
Okay. One.
I don't like those -4 penalties. I
five,
always pick a weapon with a non-lethal option.
Yeah.
It's just non-lethal.
So this security guard is going to go first. Has a big bonus to initiative. And so.
Ready that action. Do I get to do the ready action?
Oh, yes, you may.
Yay! I tried to take that
You got
comm
this.
unit. Yeah, I don't have that feat yet though. So I get a +2 from agile wavelengths against KAC +8.
Alright,
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Nope.
Ooh.
We do have a reroll. We have 2 of them.
Reroll.
I don't think it's worth it. Like I have to roll super high.
But you only rolled a
Have-
5.
I get it. But I would probably have to roll, I don't know, I'm guessing like a 15. So the odds of the reroll helping are like 1 in 4. I'll save the rerolls for you guys.
No, after you. No, I insist. Please, after you. Okay.
Also consider it.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. So the security guard is going to draw. What do I have on this guy? Doesn't have to draw anything. It's just going to step into the room and then reach out and touch Gus with an integrated static shock pad that seems to be part of his hand. Oh, let me show you the really cool art for this android security guard.
Bad touch.
sweet.
I do not consent.
So
Don't take
has
me,
a shock
bro.
pad attached to his hand. I like to imagine because he was typing on a computer before that wouldn't be there all the time. Instead, it just sort of like sort of deploys from either side of his wrist and is going to reach out and touch Gus with a shock pad. Here is the attack roll. A 22 versus Gus.
It'll surprise you to know that will in fact hit me.
Oh gosh. Well, that's going to be 5 points of electric damage, Gus.
Oh.
He did
That's-
indeed start it.
Sloan Rider, it is your turn.
Hey! Don't touch my friend like that. He didn't consent. Trick tag. Does not trick. But it's 19 to
Does not-
hit.
A 19 to hit. EAC is going to hit for 2 points of fire damage on
Yeah,
this guard.
non-lethal fire damage. Notably.
Non-lethal. Only matters if it's the last hit in Starfinder.
That's true.
But morally, yes, you are hitting him with a non-lethal weapon, and that's nice. Gus, it is your turn.
Move action to grow my seismic pick. Standard action to swing at them in the torso. Submit.
You got this. Believe in you.
16.
Ooh. A 16 is going. Double check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 16 is going to hit. No problem. For 4 points of sonic damage on this guard. Auntie Nuna, you are up.
All right.
I gave you pies.
We're also totally gonna.
But you're here under false pretenses.
Yeah, we're. I mean, it's not like
Pies were not false. Pies were totally real.
Oh
if
my
we accomplish our
God.
goals, they are almost certain to lose their job. Just saying. Auntie Nuna is going to say,
All right, everybody. I know we don't want to hurt them too badly, but we definitely want to hit them.
everyone gets a get 'em. So +1 to the android, and I guess she'll fire at him. I feel bad. I feel so bad.
You probably won't kill him.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds of you getting a crit? About 1 in 20.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
Oh,
got a 4, so I missed. 5.
That was
I
a
missed.
crit. It was a crit fail.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Marayoth, we are on to you, friend.
Wrath still wants to take that comm unit. Don't want him to let anyone else know who might be in this building.
Uh-huh.
Nope, still not working.
Oh no.
No good.
It's right.
It was a beautiful dream.
It'll happen next time, I'm sure. Next end of turn.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Catch.
Yeah, draws their weapon from the box and move action to stabilize.
Okay.
And that's it.
Is there some
you
penalty
could-
for shooting without stabilizing? Or
Yeah, I can't.
oh, that's a harsh penalty.
You need a strength
well-
score of 12 to use a heavy weapon, and I have a strength score of 10. Thankfully, the bipod prevents the need for that, or negates the need for that strength score, but I have to stabilize it first.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. Next.
It is only a -2 penalty to fire without the appropriate strength score, is my understanding.
This is what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah. All right. Android security guard is going to maybe sensing Marayoth sort of trying to tug on the comm unit.
Dang it.
Slaps his hand on the comm unit and calls intruders. We have intruders in the building. And is then going to attack Gus once again with his shock pad. We'll make it a full attack. Why not? An 18 to hit EAC for 7 points of electric damage. And then
I'm going to use a nanite surge and defensive dispersal to reduce the amount of damage that I take.
Okay.
By 4.
By 4. Cool.
So I take 3, correct? Yep.
It was 7, so yes, it'll be 3. And then a 12 versus EAC, I believe, might miss you now. Maybe?
It will.
Oh, very exciting for our friend Gus.
Finally.
Yeah. What a beefy boy. Sloan Rider, it is your turn.
Second verse, same as the first.
Nat 1.
You know what? Stone's taking rerolls. I'm gonna take Ghost's reroll for daylight sus time. I'm very, very sus of daylight savings time.
Daylight sus
If you're
time.
curious about where it came from, New York Times did a great piece on it this week. What? What are odds?
There is no God.
There is no
Oh.
God. Frank, you
Because we
daylight
have
savings
two natural
time.
ones.
That's a natural 1.
2 natural ones in a row. Yes.
And I managed.
All right. Oh, that is the worst about being a low-level operative. Gus, you are up.
Real operative yet.
Yeah. Swift action, spending another nanite surge. Man, I go through these quick. Getting my fast healing, and then I am going to attack. Single attack. come on.
Yeah.
Natural 20, 26.
Yay.
13 damage, plus they need to make a fortitude save or be deafened.
They look bad as Gus just whams them with his sonic pickaxe. Fortitude saving throw. They get a 21 on that save with an 18 on the die, so they're not deafened, but their bell has been rung nonetheless.
I gave you pies full of love, and this is what you do to us.
You all really aren't the victims that you think you are, guys. Okay, Auntie Nuna.
Auntie Nuna knows that we're not the victims here. But she's going to go,
All right, everybody. Try and finish him off as quickly as possible. Gus, who's my good boy?
so Gus points back from Inspiring Boost.
I think it's, what, 6 now?
Yes, it is.
6.
Okay, so
I'm a good boy.
that's a get 'em and an inspiring boost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me put I'm gonna mark him with arrows in the back because that's what get 'em feels like. The token should be. Marayoth, your turn.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a full attack on this poor guy. It's the 18 hits for 2 damage.
Just doing
And
my
this
job.
android security guard drops dead to the ground.
Oh no!
Dead.
Gosh dang it, guys.
Only 2 damage.
He only had 1 hit point left.
Oh
Can we
man.
stabilize him?
That's what I said with the whole he looks really, really bad.
Yeah.
Catch is next. Catch could try. Save this poor security guard's life.
It feels no compulsion to make sure this guy lives.
And Auntie Nuna goes, catch, and points at the security guard.
Lady
Try
on the
to-
ground.
Take it. Bind up his wounds, please. And looks at you over the top of her glasses.
Oh no.
What is it
And
to
you can-
stabilize?
Basic. That's to treat deadly. 25 to treat deadly wounds, but I think it stabilizes a different DC. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
First
it's
aid.
15.
Skills?
First aid. The DC of this check is 15. If you succeed at the check, the
no.
creature stops dying and becomes stable. Regrettably, with an 11 on the check,
Catch
That
just isn't
android
isn't trying
security guard.
hard.
Nailed
Just
it.
well,
Catch rolls his eyes and like half-heartedly puts a band-aid on it.
oh no.
On the,
Bandage
on the
don't
gaping
expose.
head wound that he has.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So that guard
There.
fixed. That guard on his turn expires, and we are out of combat for now.
Oh dear.
Oh no, Marath, what did you do?
So,
We are not pleased with how this went.
Pitch
was a bad
tiny
idea.
mark that Marath has put on this guy, and the gaping pickaxe wound that he has in the side of his head, and kind of looks at Gus like,
Hey, to be fair, Gus's pickaxe wounds are, like, they're internal injuries because he hits them with the stick and then the sonic vibrations go into their body.
All right.
yeah, but you still hit him with a stick.
Okay, there's a bruise.
the
I suppose we
bloody,
abandon
horrible hemorrhaging
the-
caused by sonic waves.
the pie plan. Pull our weapons and say we're looking for the intruders.
Fair
On
enough.
whose authority?
The guards.
You know what?
just
That's a
said there were
question.
intruders in the building.
That's a question for the next guard to find you all. So, you all, do you leave the curries? The curry pies?
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
Someone shoves a couple in a pocket and then goes.
Leave the cannoli, take the guns.
Pocket
Quick
pies.
I have a quick question, Tom. Because I activated my repair ability, are we gonna? Should we stay in turn base? Are we staying in turn?
You can have that. You can have that 1 minute.
Okay, I will just go to full stamina.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. So we are out of initiative order.
All right, let's go.
And okay. Where do you all want to go next?
Sloane's gonna head for the hangar. Hopefully everyone follows her.
Does the guard have a key card?
Yeah, Auntie Nuna will pick it up as she goes past.
Yeah.
That makes sense. More sense.
Well, let me double check, because I don't think the security guards actually had a key card. There is a key card to be had, but what I should have said for the security guard was instead he, thumbed the keypad, because the security guards do not have keypads for the
Biometric.
Yeah.
Mm.
So not biometric
Okay.
either. It's just a keypad.
Mm.
Oh, I meant the keypads must be biometric
Uh,
or something.
Auntie Nuna would be willing to cut off a thumb. She's done a lot worse.
Yeah, and that's why I said they're not biometric, because I don't want to get into cutting off limbs.
Fair. All right.
Because that's the first place PCs go every time. Is we just cut off their hand. It's fine.
It's the easiest solve to the problem.
Yes.
Captain, should I go first?
You see another, possibly the same Roomba, sort of down this hallway. It stops, looks at you. Its little, laser eye, the classic zoom, scans
Night
the
Raider.
hallway, and then zooms back the way it came.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like we turn a corner. There's the Roomba. It scans us. We look at it. It scans us. It does a 180 and goes down a different corner. Like it turns around and goes a different way.
Yeah.
I'm
Sloane
imagining
comes around
the
this corner,
DRDs.
sees the security guard, and all out of
The
breath.
security guard sees
Like,
you.
We heard there are intruders in the building. How can we help?
Who
Oh,
are
gosh,
you? You're not
Jade?
let me.
Well,
Yeah.
it's part of her character that her big mouth gets her into trouble. So this is
Yeah.
character.
It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
Sure. And no bull fleam. I rolled a 19 on the die for this guard sense motive, so
Alright. That's fair.
the guard sees you and says, "Who are you? You're not supposed to be here. There's." And then he goes to his radio. I found the intruders. We're
We're the cleaning service.
And he hears himself over the comm unit that we stole, I think.
Yeah.
We're the cleaning service, or the caterers, or security guards. Take your pick.
Gus's response is,
Probably above, really.
Gus's response is, no, you didn't.
No, sorry. Not going to get a 19 on the die, Gus. And this seems like, as this standoff happens, a pretty good place for us to go to our break.
Yeah.
So what say we come back at 10 after the hour, friends, for a 15-minute break?
Sounds good.
That's the plan.
All right. Don't go anywhere, folks. Hello. I forgot that I was the one who had to say hello. Welcome back from break. You are coming back to us in the middle of a fight, but first I wanted to resolve our prediction that we had set up. The prediction was, how long will the cruise ruse last? How many rooms? And it was, in fact, 2 rooms that they got through undetected I am ruling it because the hallway does count as a room. So they were in the third room, but they were discovered in the third room, so it's a sticky situation. We're gonna call it as the one dispenser of truth and justice. I will say 2 rooms. So the 2s have it. The underset, I should say.
Got like the bee's knees.
Excellent. Yes, y'all are the cruise ruse is one of my favorite things. So yes, Sloane had just walked around the corner, tried to lie through her teeth to the security guard. Security guard wasn't having it, and so we are going to get into initiative order here. Everybody, go ahead and roll your initiatives, and I get to roll a couple initiatives as well.
What?
Oh.
But there's only one security guard, you might be thinking to yourself.
It's the Roomba, isn't it?
It betrayed us.
We had an understanding. It was like a DRD.
Stabby,
Wait until you see the art.
returns.
Auntie Nuna, it is
Oh
your
no, it's Stabby.
turn.
All right. Auntie Nuna will say to the group, I'm afraid that we're going to have to take this a bit more seriously than I would have anticipated. So don't let him get away. Enjoy your get him. And she will be looking for the security room. Because we'll also need to get to the cameras.
Okay.
Probably not during the combat, though.
Yeah, but we want to work our way there.
Yeah.
Want to go fairly quickly. All right. So that is Nuna's turn. Catch. We are on to you.
You're
We're on to you.
on to me. Oh, right. No, it's my turn. Catch moves up here, and I figure like since alarms are sounding and such, he's still got his gun out. So he'll run up there and level at. What?
Looks like Tom is experiencing more than a second of delays.
Yes.
So he's going to be laughing at all of our jokes slightly too late.
That's embarrassing.
Maybe we should take a moment to fix that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's something
Do you want to
you
give
can
me a second to restart my router?
Please.
Sure, if you're working with 3, like
Catch
1 bar.
levels his gun.
It's
the
rubber banding.
loading wheel starts spinning.
Okay, let's go to standby, and you can restart the router.
Yep.
All right. we're back, and hopefully I am stable. If not, who knows? But for now, we were just... Yes. We were just on Ketch's turn. Ketch had just leveled his weapon at the guard, and then a loading wheel popped up, as he said. So, Laith, what is Ketch doing now?
He smacks the gun on the side a couple of times, and then it powers up again, and he fires at this guard here for
Enjoy
19
your +1.
hit for 2 fire damage.
Excellent. For 2 fire damage on that guard. All right, that guard takes a little singe on their armor.
Little fire kiss.
Yeah, just a little fire kiss. And yes, let me put the get him on this guard just so we don't forget. All right, then it is the android security guard's turn, and they are going to level a cold weapon at Sloan or Ketch. Either one is a bad choice for him, whether he knows it or not.
Did you do a quick life science check?
No, he's not a Spathane. He that's clearly a racial trait of Spathane to recall knowledge on everybody they meet. So this guard is gonna flip a die, and by flip a die, I mean odds are Ketch. Sloan is even. Sloan it is with a 4 on the D4. So Sloan, this guard levels a tactical numbing beam at you, and then all of a sudden, just wham! An unusually large bolt fires out of the gun. That is a natural 20 for a total of 8 points of cold damage. Enough to overcome your resistances.
I'll take all 3.
And I'll need you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Yikes.
As this gun has a crit effect.
Oh, that's a 2. Natural 2.
That's a natural toot.
Toot toot.
Sloan, you are staggered for 1 round.
Ah, rude.
Yeah. One thing that I really like, I don't know if they've done this in previous AP books, but Paizo included the DC for the crit effect in the stat block, which was very kind of them. So
You
I
don't
appreciate
have
that.
to
That is nice.
compute
Yeah.
it yourself.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's there and sometimes it's not, yeah.
We are on to Marayoth as your captain is just blasted center mass with this gun.
Yeah, Marayoth will rush up the hallway, rising a little bit into the air, so as to avoid cover, and fire down on that guard. Please go back to your room and wait. Oh, it's a 22 for a solid 3 damage. Oh, this is so sad.
Rolling rocks on the attack rolls.
Just the one. This is my first attack that hit today. Oh, nope, second.
No,
I killed that man.
No,
I
you just
that
killed the
man.
guy before. Yeah,
Yeah, you killed a
you
man.
did.
Yeah, don't feel bad
yeah.
about yourself.
Just to watch him die.
Marayoth doesn't like this gig.
No, it's not a good part of the job
a real-
for
yeah.
our swarm. And then it would be Sloane's turn. However, buzzing from down the hallway comes a little Anacite duster.
No.
Oh gosh.
It's stabbing the
traitor.
Catches primary target.
Yeah. Dear listener, this is picture a Roomba with saw blades and a little laser turret coming out of the top. Saw blades on the side.
Glorious.
This looks like
It is.
something.
That's horrifying.
I'm glad that Paizo is familiar with the meme.
This looks like something that came out of Grant Imahara's imagination.
I don't know who that is, but that
Preston
won't stop
Power.
me from attacking somebody.
He's-
He's
From the
He's-
Mythbusters?
Yeah, Mythbusters.
He passed
I see.
tragically.
Yeah, he did. He did
remember
Robot Wars as
Okay.
well.
all right. The Duster is going to attack either Sloan or Ketch. Sloan is once again. I forget what I said last time. Sloan is even. Ketch is odd. Ooh, firing at Catch this time. Bad choice, buddy. The Andesite Duster fires a laser turret. It's polishing laser. It's going to fire a polishing laser at Catch with little hope of this doing damage. That is a 26 to hit your EAC. However, this being a laser weapon and it rolling minimum damage, it's only going to do 3 fire damage to you as it seems to faint. Almost like an operative. It pulls a tricky maneuver.
Catch just stands there and like takes the hit and just like like Elmo on fire meme.
Shades, I feel like Paizo's stealing your character.
Sloan, you are staggered, which means you can take a single move or standard action this round, plus a swift. I know it's the worst person for it to happen to. You're the only one who needed your full action for the round.
I guess I'll take a shot without a trick. At the guard. That's an 11 to hit.
That is going to be a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, EAC, sorry. Yep. All right. Good news is you're no longer staggered. Gus, Gareth Sinclair.
All right. So I'm assuming Gus still has his weapon out. I'm just assuming that.
Yeah, you're tromping through a facility that you are now known intruders in, probably.
Gus is gonna just stomp up to this guy and be like, "You're a bad man. You're doing bad things, and I'm gonna hit you now."
Oh, Gus.
Whatever makes you sleep, helps you sleep at night, Gus.
Yeah.
We're liberating the Oliphaunt.
Oh, Gus.
Oh no.
That is an 11 to hit. That is including the get 'em. So either way, that is a miss. We are back to Auntie Nuna.
Auntie Nuna. Let's see. Who can Auntie Nuna see from here? Auntie Nuna will maintain the get 'em on the android. And has anyone taken damage yet? If not, she'll shoot, I guess, at the android.
Sloan has taken damage.
Okay, yeah, but only 3 points.
It was only 3.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a 9. 10.
Oof. 10 versus KAC is not going to do it, believe it or not.
I had a feeling. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Catch. Your turn.
Oh goodness. That time again already, huh?
Murder.
Well, this doesn't usually happen, but oh no, that's right. That's why, because I'm going to actually activate superior firepower. So Catch kind of takes note of the last shot that he fired at this android and dives in his custom heavy weapon, trying to hit more of the chink in this thing's armor, and so move action to do that, and then a standard to fire that weapon. Only 16 to hit EAC, but that's 9 damage. Actually, 10 damage, because after all of that, I forgot to check superior firepower on my...
Yeah, actually, it'll be 11, right? Because superior firepower is you add damage equal to your level.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. You're level 2 now, friend. Don't forget that.
I'm nerfing myself. I played myself.
That is delicious. Nom nom nom. We love it. That is going to be 11 points of fire damage. It is kind of funny that pies became the focus of today when today is Pie Day. Anyway, 11 points. 11 points of fire damage, and we move on as that android is just clobbered by laser. That's not the right word. The laser burns a hole in.
I like it.
In their
laser clobbered.
Laser clobbered.
It's laser clobbering time.
That's my new catchphrase. It's laser clobbering.
Oh no! This android is going to get a turn. Looking worse for wear, they drop their rifle and attack Gus. Remind me after this if you all looted that android, you'll have some loot for him. But this android is going to attack Gus with a static shock pad. So he doesn't even drop his laser rifle because this is his numbing beam. This is integrated into his hand. So he's going to just take a hand off his rifle and slap at Gus. 13 versus the AC, Gus.
That will meet.
Take 7 points of electric damage. I've found your new AC. You cannot hide from me any longer.
You can just look at his character sheet.
Dialing it in.
Where's the sport in that? Marayoth, it's your turn.
Marayoth will... but yeah, can't full attack. Just fly up a little bit, buzzing past Antinuna and Sloane's head, and just staying above Sloane, I think. Take a shot at the android.
Oh,
crit! For 5 oh no, am I gonna kill this guy again?
Yeah, probably.
yeah. You want to know how many
Cold killer.
2, 4. So Simon, tell me how Marayoth kills this second security guard of the day.
The second security guard who was just doing his job probably doesn't even like their job. Probably just holding out until
Overtime to buy Christmas
retirement.
presents.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Yes, all of these things.
No.
All of the above. Yeah, so Marayoth, the standard purple bolt lances out, and Marayoth is like kind of aiming for his shoulder, but the guard sort of dodges to the right away from Gus, and then it puts him right in between the eyes, and he just drops to the ground like a sack of rocks.
It is as you say. That android guard is down.
Good job,
Insight
Maria.
Duster.
We're gonna stop these criminals and liberate that ship.
The Insight
That's
Duster
right,
is
Josh.
going to continue into the room, it's got some options here. Let's see. 1, 2, Gus, 3, 4, Sloane, 5, 6, Marayoth.
Laser.
It has, pew pew, and it's gonna level that pew pew at Marayoth. That was a
We
weird
deserve
emphasis.
this.
Yeah, you do, says the Insight Duster to itself, and it shoots you with its polishing laser, which sort of turns on its little turret bunker, and it will do this in a tricky fashion. Doesn't matter though. It got a 27 on the trick, on the bluff, but it doesn't matter because that is a natural 1 on the attack roll. So the shot goes wide, and we are on to Sloane Rider.
The cleaning bot clearly identifies the bugs as a natural enemy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That is the way of things. Trick attack that Roomba. 24 to hit.
Ooh, that is going to be a hit.
Is it CR less than 3? Is it CR less
Oh,
than 3?
you better hope it is. Yeah, that's gonna be a successful trick. For
Yes! 3
You
whole
did it!
non-lethal fire damage.
non-lethal, you say.
Uh-huh.
The fire seems to do nothing to this Insight Duster.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's the flip side of non-lethal.
Lethal.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Sloane's turn over. It is Gus Barrett Sinclair.
Gus guarded steps over here like this and brings the pick down on the Roomba. It's like, I'm gonna deactivate you, you tool of the oppressors.
Oh no.
Or I'm
No,
not.
you're not. Not with a 3 on the die. That is going to be a miss, Gus. Auntie Nuna, we're on to you.
All right. Auntie Nuna will step through her allies' spaces to get a better angle on the Roomba, so that she can get him it.
One more
Okay.
time, Gus.
I think you'll get him next time.
Try my
Catch.
hardest.
Oh boy, that robot's got some cover there. That's all right. We'll just shoot him once. And yeah, no, utilizing that move action to try and like see where my my friends have hit it before, and kind of use that as a guide to where might be a good place to shoot it. And
All right.
critically fail.
Yeah. That is
Yeah,
going to be.
the gun goes off, and there's like the telltale like fizzle sound that Catch is used to hearing when it like explodes in his face, and he kind of like instinctively holds it away, but then it doesn't explode in his face.
Yeah, just a small
like,
little.
Oh, well, that's a nice surprise.
Yeah, your tinkering with it seems to have overcome this deficiency that had it for the scrap.
Also, I would like acknowledgement for my cosmic crit fail.
It is. Let the records show. Leif has rolled 2 dice and got the minimum result on both. This is a
I got
cosmic
that a little
crit
while
fail.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very exceptional here at non-standard action, just not always in the ways you might think. Marayoth, it's your turn.
Yeah, Marias will, I guess, keep their solar flare on lethal mode since we're fighting a robot now. Flying over to get a better angle. I guess I probably don't have to. I'm up a bit.
So, in the spirit, I apologize for interrupting. In the spirit of good nature, do you think that Marayoth would have entered this building with that stun property on?
If you will, well, actually,
That's why I am leaving this
I
up
understand.
to you.
Within the narrative, I think that Marayoth is mostly accustomed to, like, Marayoth has been a shipper in the Starfinder universe for a long time, so he has been. They have been in combat before, usually with stuff more like the goblins, in which case killing them is much more acceptable. So they might like not have thought about this for the first guard and felt really bad about it, and then switched their weapon over to non-lethal before killing a second guard. So let's just say we've only done 1 murder today.
I find this acceptable. That is a perfectly acceptable retcon. Because, dear listener who doesn't have access to our Twitch chat, Simon realized off turn, after a suggestion to get a merciful fusion, that his Solarian crystal already has the stun property on it. So that
Simon.
so
I know, blame Mario.
retcon.
Yeah, but that
yeah,
means that I
true.
have to switch it off, and then I can't attack this turn because otherwise I would fall. So,
Swift action to switch?
Swift action to switch. Yes.
oh, okay. Then swift action to switch to lethal against the robot. Move action to, I guess, hover a little bit closer, but still up a bit. And then a single shot towards the robot. Ooh. 25 would get him for 5 damage max.
All right. Let me double check this Dustar's resistances and vulnerabilities, because it is, it's the classic construct question, right? Is it vulnerable to electricity? It
Sure it
does
is.
not seem to be. So, either way, that is still 5 big points of damage to this Duster. Max damage for Marayoth on their Solarian weapon. That's okay, buddy. Wait until level 6 when it becomes 2d4.
How do you guys deal with this? Operatives damage scales much differently.
It sure does. The Duster's turn is up, and the Duster is going to go take a It's going to, as a full action, this is what it's been doing this whole time. It tries to quasi-feint against Gus. Gus, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Can we also make perception checks on his back?
No.
I have a +6. I just rolled a 15 total.
I rolled a 17. This is an opposed check. My bluff versus your perception. So, Gus, the Anacyte is, I guess, accustomed to sort of slipping past people's defenses because it's just, it's just a harmless little Roomba, right? So it uses this instinct to slip past you and deal a total of 9 points of slashing damage with its side-mounted saw blades. So please take 9 slashing.
I am going to defensive dispersal.
Okay.
To
Is that
reduce
where you
that
spend a nanite surge?
Yeah, I am now out of nanite surges, but I only take 5 damage.
Okay. Pretty cool.
I was going to heal you for 6. My turn, but...
Well, I mean, I could still take the healing. 6 would not get me over my maximum, so...
Okay.
Okay. Sloane, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, even if I guess I could go up there and try to stab it. Fire's not doing anything. I'll move up here. Pull my knife. No trick. Just a stab.
Yep.
What is that space? So funny. Oh, because it's got so many properties. But that's only a 9 to hit, so that'll probably miss.
That will be a miss, and we are on to Gus.
Gus? Really? Sorry, I was changing something on my sheet, and Roll20 just likes to take its time about that. Gus is going to full attack the Roomba.
Okay.
Roomba! Go away, you're bad. Oh no, I rolled so poorly.
A cosmic crit fail. Man, they're just flying everywhere today.
Dang.
Just another poopy roll.
Yep. So 1 and a 5 on the dice. Neither of them are going to hit this dangerous Roomba, who is clearly the book 1 villain, the book 1 end boss.
It is.
Because it has survived this entire fight. Auntie Nuna.
All right, Auntie Nuna is going to tell Gus, Gus, you're okay. Keep going, buddy. So get your 6 health points, and then also she'll renew the get him. We've almost got him. We've almost got him, everybody. So continues to get him.
Okay. Thank you, Ghost, for that reroll. Saying pronk that Roomba. Y'all might need it. Who knows? Catch. We're on to you, my friend.
Feeling bolstered by Auntie Nuna's get him, goes ahead and tries to get him with a 3 to hit the first time, but then a 20 to hit the second time for 9 damage.
Very nice. An unnatural 20 for 9 points of damage on this Roomba. That is going to hit even through the small amount of cover that Gus is granting with his big dad bod, as it has been described. Yes. So Catch gets 1 palpable hit. The Roomba sparks sorry, I don't know if I can actually call it a Roomba. The Anacyte Duster sparks in protest at this. And we are on to Marayoth. Yes, legally distinct Anacyte
Roomba.
floor vacuum, circular shaped vacuum.
The autonomous vacuum.
Spoomba, right?
The Spoomba.
Yes. A Spoomba or a Doomba, as Butt Stubble has said. Thank you.
Doomba.
The Doomba.
I like that one better.
Marayoth feels no need to mix it up and just fires a shot at Doomba. 25, great rolls for minimal damage of 2, which is not that far off from my maximum damage. How do you guys survive like this?
To be fair, it's only level 2, and next level you're going to get to add 3 to this
Melee.
damage. Remember?
Melee,
Oh, boy.
Simon.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how.
Yeah. Would it make you feel better if I told you that was how much hit points, how many hit points the Doomba had left?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay,
Maria,
so
Will you
Maria,
say that?
Everything.
I will say that in fact, Marayoth, the destroyer of everything, drops this
My goodness.
Doomba as well. And that is going to
Good
drop
job,
us.
Marayoth.
It's going to drop us out of combat for now.
We thank you. Oh, you're right. Oh, Anacytes are sentient. I forgot about
Oh.
that, Ghost. This isn't just
Yep.
a robot.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
At least it's in a hospital and
Murder.
knocked him unconscious, so we don't have to feel as bad about it.
Oh. I don't know if that argument stands, but you know what? I'll leave that for your conscience to decide.
Consciences.
Yes, your 67,000 consciences.
No, it's only one
There's
consciousness.
a furious debate happening in the main chamber right now.
It is being debated though.
Okay, so we are out of combat. Do you all take the time to loot this security guard?
Yes.
No reason not to.
there
At this point, we're
devices
taking
there?
it away from the. At this point, we're taking it away from the company, not from him.
True fact. So this guard, this unconscious guard, drops troop ceremonial plate, a static shock pad, which you can carefully extract from their upgrade slot that androids have, and a tactical numbing beam. You get 2 sets of these, since you had also dropped the other guard in the other room.
Question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. No, continue. Continue and then question.
Of course. The Anacite Duster, this will surprise no one, drops nothing. It was an Anacite. All of its weapons were integrated. What is your question, Liz?
Question is, can we proceed? Oh, here, I'll do this in character. All right, now, since we've had a couple of incidents, we need to stop by the security office where they keep their cameras so that we can delete our faces from their feed. I recommend doing this before we get to the ship, or on our way.
Oh, yes. We suppose that all of this is illegal.
I'm afraid so.
Fair enough.
Where would you like to go?
Um,
Let's look at this map.
let's see that map again.
Yep, you've got your map up.
Let's try this way.
Okay. So
Which
the party
way?
goes to the south. Sloan is going to the south.
Looks like there's a server room.
I assure you the party is following. I just
Oh yeah, I believe you. Yes. The party will all magically be together if an encounter were to occur, because Roll20 doesn't always represent everything that we're doing. You get to this door here. The door is locked. It will require. This is somewhere. It will require, I believe it's an engineering check, but hold off. There we go. Yes. You'll need an engineering check to get
Brax
through.
Knuckles, stand aside. You'll notice the thieves' tools as well.
I did notice those. Those are some nice thief tools, you might say. They, in fact, made the difference as this was a DC 18 lock. So, with a 17 on the die plus 4. Oh yeah, that is going to be a success. The door pops open.
So I feel like it should be mentioned because this is the first time they've been used. Mechanically how this works is Catch steps up to the door. He's like, "I got this. Don't worry, guys." And he pulls these like welding goggles, like the little circular welding goggles down. And if you're paying close enough attention, you guys will notice like flipped like little readouts kind of running across these little high-tech gadgets.
Cool.
Very cool.
I thought you were going to say you just hit it with your elbow.
His thieves' tools
Can't thumbs it up
are
all
his
the time.
elbows. No. No, you can't. Then I remember that I need to delete the door. And the door is, thus deleted. So, inside this room, if and when somebody steps in. Let's see.
Auntie Nuna will do a perception check before she lets anybody enter.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Go ahead. Make me that perception check.
Hold on, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, it looks perfectly safe.
And no one has any reason to doubt it.
I rolled an 8 for those of you listening at home.
Toot toot. So,
So bitter.
as you enter, the room is noticeably cooler than the hallway, and the rows of black pillars with glowing blue lights fill nearly all of the available space in this room. This is a server room, so it's got to be cold. It doesn't take you long to quickly realize that there is no user interface for these servers in this room. There's no way to access these from where you are right now.
Not even with a data jack?
Do you all have data jacks?
Did I not type that? Hold on.
I forget if you say you got a data jack, I do believe you.
This is a thing I have been meaning
Look
to
at all
do.
this
I
credit.
don't remember if I've actually done it or not, though. Hold on.
You spend all your credits. I did that with a level 1 mechanic.
No, because I'm sitting on 900 credits right now, so it makes me believe that I haven't actually got it yet. Never mind.
Yeah, it is like
All right.
675.
That's okay. So that's not, yes, if you had a data jack, this would be the perfect time to use it. But such is life. Hindsight is 20/20 and all that. So,
Clear
yeah.
into the hallway then.
Okay. You move your token there, and I will tell you what you encounter.
Yeah. Keep wandering away to pace, because otherwise I'm going to fall asleep.
I apologize.
Yeah, this is clearly Tom's fault for being insufficiently engaging.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I know
Your
it
OTC
wasn't.
training. If you find yourself tired, stand up,
Mhm.
get out of your chair.
Yeah. Oh, did I forget a door in this room?
You
I did
apparently
forget a door in this room. How interesting. Well, the good news is that door wasn't locked anyway, so there.
Didn't have a door. Just walk
Yep.
right in.
Just no door whatsoever. So this is C6. In C6, a small desk sits in the middle of this medium-sized room. On the wall behind it is a large painting depicting a ship entering the drift. It's very cool. The desk itself is tidy with a single photo depicting a happy couple at the beach. Yeah. What do?
Whose office is this? Is that
Either
where they're
member
like-
of that couple one of the androids that we hurt?
Oh
No. This, we'll say outside this door, it is said, there's a smaller plaque than Aline Resource that says, Steve Jorgensen, head scientist of Project Oliphaunt. It's still a pretty big
I
plaque.
think
They like to
probably-
put a lot of things on these plaques.
Son of Jorg Stevenson.
Dirty. I don't think. Well, it's like looking at the map on her community. If this isn't the security office, I don't think there is one.
Now, you did see there was a security guard sitting at a terminal in the lobby.
True.
That is a computer that you've seen in this building.
There's also a computer in this room. It might also have access to something.
There is
Yeah,
no computer in
someone
this
check
room.
this one?
Oh,
No.
but what's that glowing light? Glowing blue light
frame
right on the map there,
on the
Tom.
On the desk.
An
Oh,
artist's
monitor.
rendition of an office space.
Harumph.
Yeah,
Take
sorry.
the podium at the front then. Maybe we can raise it from there.
Okay. Because I am a kind and benevolent GM, as your eyes glance over this desk, you don't find a computer. However, you do find a small ring left on the desk. Do you investigate this ring?
Sure. Yeah.
I suppose.
Shiny.
It is a small obsidian ring with the inscription, always and forever. It is, mechanically speaking, a ring of resistance Mark 1.
God.
I can't. But can Sloan?
Again, Sloan puts it in her pocket.
I was gonna say, Ketch can just pocket that then, or you got it.
Oh man. This was not one of the moral choices that I foresaw when I was preparing for running this AP. But yes, all right. So Sloan pockets that ring of resistance Mark 1, and you head back to the lobby. You said,
Which I mean, it goes on the loot sheet, but yes.
oh, sure.
Morath mutters to themselves. They were sort of a manager, right? They were probably very selfish.
Yeah.
They were the head scientist.
Of course.
Hey Tom,
Hey, Leif.
can I go get a data jack installed in my head and then come back?
No.
No, we're having a heist.
We're in
Just
the
give
middle
me
of
1
a
hour, guys. Just 1 hour.
Just give me a couple hours, guys. I just need just a little bit of time for surgery, and then the post-op, and it'll be fine. I'll be back.
Be back in 2 clicks of 2 shakes of a space lamb's tail. No, I do apologize, Leif. Surgery in the middle of a heist is inadvisable.
I'm just so upset that I forgot to do this before the heist.
Yeah.
We'll get it after. Don't worry.
That's
Yes,
too late.
Just lay on this table, Catch. I'll have the nanites construct one in your brain.
No.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Thanks, buddy. Maybe next time.
All right. To the lobby.
To the lobby. Away. So you go there. And there seems to be nobody there. Outside the door, there's just a blank podium, an empty podium, I should say, with the computer on it. An empty chair next to a podium with a computer. Now that I've mucked up this description, would you like to access this computer?
Auntie Nuna slips into the seat,
Folks.
cracks 2 sets of knuckles,
Auntie.
and starts. She gets
Ignoring
a 26.
catch. Ooh, a 26. All right, so let me close some things and then find.
Let me handle this theory.
All right, that is enough to beat the DC to hack in and gain access to this computer's information. So upon successfully hacking, you gain another copy of the map on the facility. It is identical to the one that Ketch found before this little heist, as well as the ability to lock/unlock secure doors around the facility, the ones denoted by the little blue keypads. Additionally, you gain access to the security camera feeds upon hacking the computer, because this is that computer that the security guard, in every heist movie ever, is just sort of sitting there, feet back, watching
Eating popcorn.
eating his popcorn, or in this case, curry pie. And
That we gave them.
that you gave them. Yeah. What a travesty that they didn't
spat
let you
in our
just
faces.
toss them blind of their hyper experimental prototype ship. So you can attempt, Auntie, another computer's check to link both camera and door functions up to your comm unit.
All right. Another computer check.
Yes. This can be aided if you so desire.
So that's 20?
A 20 is not quite going to make it. So you get the lockout function.
Come on. Who's my assist?
Yeah. By the lockout function, I mean it just and she failed to do it, but no lockout countermeasure is there.
Okay. Can I try again?
Yes, and Ketch has both.
I'm sorry. What?
Hold on. Assists technically have to happen before the roll. So
I rolled faster than I should have asked for the assist.
I was gonna say, you said that we could assist, and then
I rolled, and that's my bad.
But yes, I will let this assist go. So Ketch gets the assist in time. We'll say he says, I don't know what he says, but he stops Auntie Nuna like a hair's breadth before she makes a mistake in the coding and gets her.
Oh, how does Auntie Nuna take that correction?
Good job. Nice catch. Catch.
Audible grinding of teeth.
She knew that would be exactly what would bother him most.
So
Retribution!
Morale says, "Oh, that is your name. It means two things."
were you aware of this?
It was his name twice. Gus tries to make it. Gus tries to express through his facial expressions that somehow means something extra, but he doesn't know.
The light level in the room and around Ketch gets one step darker.
Okay, so
Dear.
you
With the power.
gain access to the doors and security camera functions of this facility, which lets you do, as you would imagine, you can turn cameras on, you can turn cameras off, you can erase footage, etc., etc. You can also open and unlock doors.
Well, I sure do delete some footage.
Okay. The security. Go on.
Go on.
Oh,
No, you go on.
well, fine. I'll go on. The security cameras are now off. The footage deleted.
Who else is in the building?
Before we turn off the security cameras, who else is in the building?
Let's go down the list. All of the rooms that you have been in are still empty. C10 off to the west is empty. All 4 of these little rooms here are empty. Appear to be offices. Let's see. C4 also empty to the east. C11 where Ketch's token is by, and the bathrooms are also empty, as well as the lab to the north.
Are you still seeing my token there?
It might be an issue on my end. Sometimes Roll20 has trouble updating on my end.
It's just Roll20. I was gonna say it's nothing any serious. Just know that I'm in fact up standing next to Auntie Nuna right now.
I believe you.
You know what's been going on.
Of course. Yes, yeah, no, that's the thing. I was just using your token as a landmark for where the room was. And then finally, the lab to the north appears to be empty, save for another one of those andesite duster Doombas, if you will. Sort of just humming along the ground and up the walls. And these are really cool Doombas because they can go up walls and whatnot. So it just...
Jelly.
Yeah. So that's what you see through the security feeds.
All right. Well, then I cut the security feeds and delete our presence there.
Well,
Okay.
then. It really is a skeleton crew.
Presumably, I guess you have control of all the doors on your comm unit, so you don't have to.
Yeah, then I swap it over to my comm unit so that I can open doors as we need it.
Okay. I will go ahead and delete some doors if you want to at least peek in as you're going or not. I will leave it up to you all. Deleting doors.
Is there something we should do?
Yeah. What's your all's next move?
Can't hurt to take a peek inside this office.
Do we
That
want to
is-
do a loot and scoot?
Just a peek. What's in here? Says
All
we're
right.
here. Unlocked all the doors.
So inside this office here, which again is the office of Eileen Rosora, Executive Vice President of EJ Corp, you see, you get the smell of expensive perfume permeates this lavishly appointed office. A large wooden desk sits in front of the back wall, and a vibrant red rug adorns the floor in the center of the room. To the right, a leather couch and 2 matching chairs form a cozy nook, and a fully stocked bar occupies the left corner. A decorative shelf along the back wall of the room bears a pale yellow model of a starship. The room and desk are tidy.
Wrath wanders around the room, poking into various drawers.
All the drawers in this room are locked, unfortunately. But you can unlock that with another competence check. I did! Hit it, Catch!
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
I assume
my gosh.
they pressed the button. Hey, that's all right, because you only needed a 20 to unlock these desk drawers.
Nice.
So, Catch manages to get those drawers open. Inside the desk, Marayoth and Catch will find a key card that seems to be keyed to doors in the facility. Additionally, you find a...
separated.
Yeah. Additionally, you find a serum of enhancement, diplomat, and a cylindrical lens pistol with a manual sight and 1 high-capacity battery. Extra.
Catch will pocket that pistol.
The model on the back shelf behind the desk is made of an alloy of gold and inubrix and worth 1,500 credits.
Wrath grabs that.
Yeah, Catch was focusing on the wrong thing.
I have put that in chat.
Auntie Nuna
Okay.
does a perception check just to see if there's anything more than the obvious in this room. She gets a 15.
Okay. There's nothing else in this room, really. There is a computer in this room, though. As well as on top of the desk drawer, before we get to the computer, atop the desk is a family portrait. In the portrait, you see a Lashunta couple. Behind them is hovering a Spathinae colony. It is not readily apparent to you that this colony is Aline in the same way that I picture it sort of like in Stormlight Archives. I've been reading a lot of it lately, so it's in my head. The cryptic spren, their heads all look... it's hard to tell a cryptic apart from another cryptic because their heads are all very similar patterns until you've gotten to know them better, right? I kind of feel like Spathinae colonies might be similar. So you can presume... What's up, Leif?
I gotta recognize the individual bugs, and that's a lot of faces to learn.
It is, yeah. That's a lot of faces, especially if you're bad with faces. It is a fair assumption, though, to make that this is Aline because it's on her desk. Let's see. Notably in this picture, the Spathinae colony is not glowing with the yellow energy you saw them glowing with today. What's up, Simon?
Nope, you got it.
Okay.
Auntie Nuna sits down at the computer and attempts to get inside.
Okay.
Files are in the computer.
That'll be a computer's check. I ask if we want to aid. You may have aids on this.
Sorry.
I will aid.
Going forward, know that I, as the GM, request any aids to be rolled ahead of time.
That's fair.
Yeah. I have made that statement now, unequivocally. That is all.
It is.
So
Noted.
stated.
Also, do you require me to roll, or can I just say I aid because my computer's bonus is a 10 right now?
If you can't fail a skill check critically, so yes, no, you don't need to roll. You can just say I aid.
I'll just be really quick on saying I aid.
Liz is just very eager to roll her computer's checks. That's all.
I like rolling something that I might be good at.
Who could blame you? Because you are good at it.
Auntie Nuna does well this time. She gets a 27.
27 plus 2 from Catch's aid is a 29. That is going to get you a bunch of information. So you gain access to the computer. I lied. Once you're in, you need to bypass a firewall countermeasure to access the secure data module that is attached to this this computer, rather. So go ahead and, with Catch's aid, I presume, make another computer's check.
All right. That's a 26 plus catch.
Plus catch. The catch bonus. That was a good catch because you needed all of that help. You get past the firewall countermeasure and past it in the secure data module. There's a reason this was kept so secure because you find the schematics for the Oliphaunt.
Nice.
In this in this computer, as well as a written history of this project. Yes. And another map of the facility, because I guess the AP writer was really concerned that you all wouldn't have a map of the facility. Yeah. So, all right.
I feel like at this point, Catch and Auntie Nuna are just like purposely trying to get on each other's nerves. It's like, no, that file there. What are you doing?
Both tapping on the keyboard.
Yeah.
2 pairs of hands.
Oh,
Three
they're gonna do the
pairs of
NCIS.
Yeah,
one?
I was
That's what
gonna
Auntie
say.
Nuna needs, another pair of hands.
Yeah. Auntie Nuna is still able to code twice as well, or twice as much.
Yeah,
Well,
3 pairs of hands.
not unless
you're
you
right.
get the feet for it. There is a feet for that.
Yeah, I know.
Liza decided that this did need a feat, yes.
I know, and I'm seriously
That's
considering it.
fantastic.
There's the same idea for athletics-based things too, like fit manual labor and whatnot.
It makes sense for that.
I guess, but at the same time, you can still only carry so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, doesn't matter. You get the data. You have the schematics to the ship. What do you do with this?
Auntie Nuna uploads it to her own private server for safekeeping.
Of course.
Marath also requests a copy of everything you found down there.
Yeah, she gives it to you.
Are we able to take the ship with this?
It should certainly help, I would imagine.
Catch will also download it.
You all just leave this data on her computer.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
No,
absolutely not.
we should delete all of it.
I figured, as a kind and benevolent GM, I figured I would ask. Okay. So,
Gus knocks her chair over.
Yeah.
their chair over.
Their chair over.
Hopefully not while Auntie Nuna's still in it.
No. Like on the way out, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna mess with them."
Marath will also try kicking the chair, but it doesn't make the same like satisfying like sound.
Just sort of,
Scoots it over.
yeah.
I mean, why does a Spathanay have a chair anyway? But let's not go on to that.
It's probably like
All
a
right,
special
dear.
fancy chair.
Mhm.
Since you feel so strongly about it.
She'll delete the information.
Okay.
Marath
Good.
expresses glee.
Lee?
Glee. As in gleeful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, let's
Okay.
get this ship.
Alrighty. So, you all make your way back to where you know the laboratory would be, up to the north.
Sorry, let me actually interrupt. As we're leaving, I don't need to like hide this roll. Marath will make a stealth check to linger behind a little bit longer without people noticing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh,
Anyone
that's-
want to roll a perception?
Yeah. Anybody who
Auntie
would
Nuna
like to
will.
notice this?
Sloan doesn't notice.
No.
Auntie
Too
Nuna
slick.
doesn't notice.
Two
Jeez,
toots. 2 toots and a 3. Catch tries. Catch was the closest with a 14, but Marath is very stealthy, it seems, with a 26 on the stealth check. So everybody else goes on, and Marath, I imagine, lingers just a little bit. What does Marath do?
Yeah, I'll reveal it at the dramatically appropriate moment.
Okay. Fair enough.
Marath is just a little bit late to
Okay.
getting to wherever the door we're going next.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Cool beans. All right, so you get to the door. I've deleted
Do
it
we see people
preemptively.
back here?
You do not see anybody in here.
We didn't. Okay, then Sloan will stride right in.
You saw the you saw the Roomba. Doomba. Sorry, you saw the Doomba moving around this room.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Sure. Let's see.
We're pretty sure
let's see.
let's do a sneak. We're sneaky.
Okay.
We saw a room
Some
back
of
here.
us are sneaky.
Auntie Nuna isn't.
Sneak. Just to make Tom's life harder, you know.
Oh, what are you talking about? I just got to find the perception score for a Doomba.
Seeing you all start crouching down and sneaking, Gus will allow his seismic pick to dissolve, and those nanites will cover him from head to toe. And he is now using his sheath array.
Ooh, fancy. Ooh. And you
What
selected
does that do?
stealth as your... Yeah, go ahead and give us a rundown on that.
Yeah, so let me pull up the actual description. But, bam. So it actually boosts 2 skills, and it gives me, I believe, a reflex save bonus, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it reinforces my body. It grants a +1 bonus to reflex saving throws and a +1 insight bonus to checks with 2 of the following skills, which you choose when you activate the array: acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, or stealth. Select when you form this array. And then at 3rd level and every 4 levels, it'll scale up. So I now have a whopping +1 to stealth.
Hey, you know what? +1 could make the difference.
It did not.
It didn't. It didn't. But you know what? You tried.
Auntie Nuna will wait outside of wherever the young ones are.
I picture Gus sneaking like Kronk.
Yes.
I'm sneaking.
Fun fact, that's a cosplay that Sarah and I want to pull off someday, is Sarah as Yzma and myself as Kronk.
Oh, that'd be great.
Pretty fantastic. Anyway, so this our merry band of traitors turned traitors. See what I did there? Starts sneaking across the factory floor, and the duster, we'll say, is like on this wall over here, currently on a path. And it rolled a perception check to try and notice anybody. It clocks Marayoth and Gus as the two of them sort of, Gus, will say, drew its attention initially by bumping into this table here and like making a metallic clatter as a thing falls off of the table. And then it also sees
Gus.
Marayoth, who is not terribly sneaky right now. Used up their good stealth roll on
the party.
Drama. Yes, on the party, which, you know, I can't blame you for. But it just continues on its path after briefly clocking the two of you. What do you all do?
Right?
Do we need to remove its memory as well?
Sloan, as you step right there, you actually... Nope. Please go... Oh, I can't even ping you. I'm on a different layer. Secrets.
Uh-oh.
So, as you enter that space, go 2 spaces to the south, please. Because you bump into something invisible.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
level 2!
Very large, very invisible. Hey, I'm not the one who made this AP.
Oh,
I'm
there.
Intruders shall
they asked us
be
to do some last-minute
dealt
work
with.
today. I know they sent everybody else home, but we just need to make a few tune-ups. Don't mind us. Nothing to
This
see
was
here.
not part of the plan. Oh my god. Tell them what you got, Nick.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 10. That's still a 10 on my bluff check.
You all make my job so easy sometimes.
It could have it could still roll horribly on a sense.
This, Sloan, I should point out, is in fact the anisite, the strange mantis-shaped anisite that you saw talking with Aline Resora the other day. Yes.
That's a hard lie then.
That is a hard lie. It's not going to believe you on this. I'm sorry. There are some things that one cannot.
I amend my lie, recognizing this anisite.
Okay, I will allow
We
this.
came in for the special lunch in the break room. Did you see there's curry pie?
It stares impassively down at you and searches its, processes for for any reason that this group of 4 people that it doesn't recognize would be in this room right now. No, it doesn't find any. It doesn't find any reasons for you all to be in here.
That's fine.
So it is going to
Can Auntie Nuna make a last minute dive in to save the group?
I'm gonna give it to you straight here. This andesite is not going to believe any excuse you all give it right now because it knows that nobody should be here and it doesn't recognize you.
Well, but I mean, I was going to Auntie Nuna was going to try and pose as security and be like, intruders. Good job. We've been tracking them across the facility.
There are no
just go in there
Kasatha
close.
hired at this facility as security.
Darn. That's fair. Continue. I guess we're going into combat.
Yeah, we're gonna need to go into combat here as this as Monitor 77B is going to make to swipe down with one of its large mantis arms at Sloane, who once again finds herself in melee. What's up, Simon?
Presumably we were all together, right? So maybe we should be closer to Sloane since
Yes.
this is just
Yeah. Put yourself where you think you would be with Sloane as you're sneaking through this room towards the hangar base to the north.
I was about to make another stealth check. I guess I bumped right into an invisible thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because you could have gone a different way, but you didn't. So even if it didn't see
The door
you,
is right there.
I know. It's almost like this very smart andesite planted itself using its chameleon circuit somewhere.
Rude.
It is rude. I'm not gonna lie.
I hope I rolled
Okay.
and stop
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
This is
giving you a hard
scary.
time about your NPCs.
This
I love
This
it.
is
by the way.
scary.
I'm just giving you flame.
Of course. As is tradition.
We haven't taken a 10-minute rest, so Auntie Nuna can't affect me with the stamina recover, and I'm out of nanite surges. This is going to be a scary fight.
Ooh.
I feel like we were searching the office for a long time. You probably could have.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is. It's not something that we said, but yeah,
Kind and benevolent GM.
I didn't expect you to go through this entire facility without taking a 10-minute rest.
All right, then I will have
Hint?
spent a thing.
No, I didn't. Contrary to how these things are written sometimes. Okay. Yes, hello, Trippy. Welcome.
Thank you for the reroll.
Hey.
Thank you,
So-
Trevor.
Here we go. Monitor 77B, appropriately. Oh, I forgot to roll for my little Doomba, who is going to also be in the... Oh, it's okay. It got a natural 1 on initiative. So Monitor
So did
B...
Auntie Nuna.
Yeah. Monitor 77B is going to follow through with that swing with its... actually... Slight retcon on my part. It's not going to arm slash you. Instead, these little nodes on the either side of its head are going to flare with energy, and it is going to make a multi-attack. Oh dear. Yes, as beams of electricity just arc from Monitor 77B all the way out to, let's see, Sloane, Gus, Marayoth, and Ketch, the 4 closest people. We're gonna make these attacks on. Yes, it is attacking 4 times. Oh. All right, so a 12 versus Sloane is probably gonna miss. EAC.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
An 8 versus Gus, also going to miss. 25 versus Marayoth.
Hits.
Yeah. 4 electricity damage. And then a natural 1 for a total of 7 versus Ketch is also going to be a miss. Ketch, your response. To warn you all, you hear the whirring of the Doomba on the wall over here as it hums down the wall. We'll say it's on the ground for simplicity's sake at the start of the fight.
The Roomba's on the wall, guys. Yeah, Ketch is gonna just remembering from before the Roomba's the superior threat, and we'll focus on that one with first a move action to look for its weak points, and then firing with the laser rifle. 20 to hit for 8 points of fire damage.
So yeah, that 8 points of fire damage connects, and the Doomba whirs with agitation. Marayoth, you were just shot as part of a light show from this andesite. This large.
What was the shape of that effect? If you had to describe, was it a cone?
It was a multi-attack with 4 attacks targeting 1 person each.
Oh, so doesn't matter if get around the other side.
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay. Okay, then Marath will just take a full attack against it.
Okay.
That's its little buggy hearts.
Yes, critical hit.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
Double checking my vulnerabilities. Don't have any vulnerabilities. But regardless, that's going to be pretty nice. 7 points of cold and electric to monitor 77B, and a 17. Let me double check my AC here for EAC. Oh yeah, that's going to be a hit, no problem. So Marayoth does a total of 10 points of damage in an opening salvo to monitor 77B, continuing their bloodthirsty streak. Sloan Rider, it is your turn.
All right. I'll move as part of my trick attack. Here.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it will.
Okay. Monitor 77B lashes out with an arm, very praying mantis-like in their shape. A 15 versus your KAC.
That will meet.
Ooh, take 9 points of slashing damage, my friend.
That's like a crit and a hit from me.
Yeah, that's the rest of my stamina.
Yeah, but you're not.
All right.
You're not an NPC friend. NPCs have
Fire.
bonkers damage bonuses.
You're also not doing melee damage.
Yeah.
Is it CR is better be less than 10?
Yeah, you better hope.
14 versus flat-footed EAC.
That will hit.
4, 5. Count them 5 fire damage.
Nick, you still using that non-lethal pistol?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, but that damage does nothing.
Is it immune to non-lethal? Oh, how rude.
All constructs are immune to non-lethal.
It's a part of construct immunities, yes. Now,
Rude.
Sloan, knowing this, if there was any other weapon that she could take, I would let you have realized this after you shot your the Duster last fight and swapped weapons if there was another option.
I do. I can stab it instead, but then I wouldn't have moved.
And then you wouldn't have taken that damage. I'm fine with this retcon because you know this. Like, Sloan knows this, unless you think that Sloan would have forgotten it. Let's put it that way.
Sloan would know this, I suppose. Alright. Take it back.
Okay. Attack roll's probably the same, though, because it's an operative knife, right?
Yes. Everything is the same except the damage.
Okay.
Keep my previous.
Yes.
So it will be 7 slashing damage instead.
Okay, so 7 slashing damage, because that will just be a hit with the flat-footed from the trick attack versus KAC. So 7 slashing damage on monitor 77B. Pretty big hit. Gus.
All right, I'm going to move over and around this doodad, and then down here, like so, and then now I'm flanking.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity, since it has not used its attack of opportunity this round.
That's fine.
Okay. Monitor 77B slashes at you instead. A 17 versus KAC.
That will hit.
Please take 13 points of slashing damage.
Holy balls. Alright, and then Gus is going to attempt to gore the beast, because his nanites are currently engaged as a sheath.
Okay.
Book 1 bosses, am I right?
I sure hope it can't go invisible again.
15 versus KAC
I would
for
try.
6 damage.
Okay, that will be a hit with the flanking from flanking Sloan.
That already factored in the flanking. I made a little mod.
Then that is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. It's Anacite Duster's turn. And it is going to take a shot at Ketch, Destroyer of Dustars, or Enemy of Dustars, with a tricky little bluff. Ketch, go ahead and make me a perception check, please, as it darts up to you.
That's only a 9.
Ooh, I have good news and I have bad news. I rolled a natural 20. That's the bad news. The good news is that I rolled it on my bluff. So this bluff is going to get through, as it targets you with a 16 versus KAC.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, take 6 points of 6 points of damage total.
Type.
It is slashing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let it be known that this is the first time Ketch has ever taken damage. I think the series.
Is this what pain feels like?
Is this what pain feels like? You wonders if his ankle gets sliced?
Yeah.
You lightly get grazed, and Gus is like, "Oh, now you know my pain." As it's been ripped open.
A fraction of Gus's pain, yes.
We have even more in common now.
We're gonna be even better friends for this.
Oh, Auntie Nuna, it's your turn.
Auntie Nuna will say, Sloan, you're all right. I know you are. Buck up and stab that monster.
I didn't take any.
Oh, you didn't take any damage. Cool. Then I guess I'm gonna go back to. Huh?
Don't let me take it back.
Cool. Then Gus gets the. Gus, do you need some healing?
Yes, Auntie.
But you'll buck up for it. Now get that guy. So enjoy a 6 points back to your stamina, and then get him on the big guy.
Yay.
Monitor has Get 'em applied. And it is their turn. So Monitor 77B is going to take a full attack, one at each of the people in melee with them. So arm slash, yes, this is a full attack. First attack will go towards Gus.
No.
That is a 16 versus Gus KAC.
That will hit.
11 points of slashing damage, Gus.
I am
And then,
out of stamina.
yeah. And then, Sloan, you are going to take a 20 versus KAC for 10
Oh, that
points of
hits.
slashing damage.
Alright, yeah, now I'm out of stamina.
Okay. Ketch, we're on to you.
Oh, you done and got up in my face. And I don't appreciate that. Acrobatics to tumble away. Oh, it's only a 15.
That's not going to make it because the DC is 15 plus 1.5.
Yes.
It takes an attack on you with its
it's perfect.
serrated edges.
Do we have a +1?
Does a +1 help?
No, it would not help.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In which case, so it's Ketch, like gets cut by this robot. Does like flame, like this is horrible, and like jumps and hides behind Auntie Nuna's like, Auntie, save me!
Oh,
my
no!
God.
Oh no!
And then like from behind her shoots at the robot.
That is a 15 versus your KAC Catch before this.
That'll hit, and I yeah.
Yep.
There's that great dice luck. 7 to hit.
That's going to be a miss. Please take 2 points of slashing damage from the serrated edge.
I will, but I won't like it.
Well, you don't have to like it. Marayoth, you are up.
Rayath just continues to fire fully automatically, grimly at this jerk.
Oh, wow.
Unflinchingly. Minimum damage twice, but yeah, 2 hits. For 2 damage and 2 damage.
All right. Total of 4 damage going into Monitor. Yeah, that's 4 damage on the board. Marayoth has contributed quite a lot of damage so far to this fight. That was a full action, so we are on to Sloan.
All right. Let's trick with a knife again. Come on, knife. Don't fail me now. Haha! 16, probably versus flat-footed KAC.
Yep. Yeah, with flanking, the whole shebang. It is not CR8, it is lower than CR8, so it is flat-footed to
Thank
this
goodness.
attack and takes 5 points.
Slashing damage.
Slashing damage. Okay, good. That is Sloan's whole turn. Gus, what are you doing? This big praying mantis robot thing just slashed you against your belly twice.
My tum-tum is inviolate. You should stay away from there. As a move action, the nanite sheath array will flow down my arm and into my seismic pick. As a move action, I have activated flanking and get him on my sheet, and I am going to swing my pick at this anisite.
Fingers crossed.
No.
No, with a 4 on the die for a total of 12. That is an impressive number, but not enough, as your pick goes wild. And by wild, I mean wide. Those are too close as words. Anisite Duster's turn. Doomba, round 2. Anisite Duster is going to determine who it wants to go towards, Auntie Nuna or Marayoth. Odd will be
Auntie Nuna has done
Marayoth.
nothing to it.
Well, lucky for Auntie Nuna, it's going towards Marayoth. So it targets
She's a node
Marayoth with
Just a little old
its
lady.
serrated edge. Marayoth, please make me a perception check as this happens.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
not
no.
Marayath's good roll.
No,
13.
I got a 14.
Marayath is too distracted shooting this anisite it hates. They hate.
Yeah. So how's a 15 versus your KAC, do you?
Ooh, 15 KC. Come on. Yeah, 16.
Oh,
Very
snap.
dexterous.
All right, excellent. So let me double check that I'm innocuous trick.
Ooh, am I flat-footed?
You are flat-footed. It says so right here in my rule book. So that is going to be
all right.
a successful attack. Please take 7 points of slashing damage, my friend.
Woof.
And we're on to Auntie Nuna.
All right, Auntie Nuna will. Oh man.
That's just like Auntie, my ankle.
Auntie Nuna will continue the get him on the big guy. All right, you can do it. And Marayoth, I see you. I'm very proud of you. Get 6 points back.
Oh, we appreciate your kind words.
Stolidly ignoring catch. All right, excellent. Get him is still on Monitor 77B, whose turn it is. Monitor.
Sorry, I love the idea that we thought that Sloan and Catch might have a rivalry going, but it's looking like it might be Auntie Nuna and Catch.
I'm into it. Good. Monitor 77B is going to, frustrated, take a risky maneuver here and make a multi-attack with a ranged weapon. Sloan and Gus, you may make an attack of opportunity. As you see, it's a charge and it's lasers, and by lasers I mean 4 electric nodes on the side of its head.
That's a crit.
Oh, what a bad choice, Monitor 77B. So, all right.
5 slashing damage.
5 slashing damage to Monitor 77B. And then Gus, with a 15 versus EAC, needed every bit of that extra help because that is going to be a hit as well. Monitor 77B takes a slash from a knife from Sloan, and then takes a big pickaxe to the back from Gus, and then is going to let off what might be its final act. 4 electric arcs shoot from its head. We're gonna do Gus, Sloan, Marayoth, and Nuna once again.
Nuna?
Nuna this time. Yes, Nuna. Nuna's closer.
Leave my friends alone!
I feel like she is behind a thing, though, right? I
Well,
guess.
so is Catch.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you want from me here? I got 4 targets.
No.
So Monitor 77B fires. Ooh. 16 versus Gus for
That
6
will hit.
electric, and a critical hit against Sloan for a total of 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 electric damage. Okay, fine. And then this has, regrettably, the arc critical hit effect. So I rolled a d6 as part of this. This is the closest target within 10 feet, including myself. So Monitor 77B gets a small amount of static shock. This discharges more than they thought it would. 25. Nope.
Oh.
You wish. 25
Okay.
versus Marayoth.
I do wish.
5 points of electricity. And then Auntie Nuna, I'm going to say a 16 versus your EAC. That desk that you're standing behind will give you a +2 bonus to your AC.
Okay, so my EAC is 13, and you said +2.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 15. So 16 will hit you. Please take 5 points of electricity.
Oof.
No!
I'm
Monitor
fine.
77B seems to, more out of control than anything at this point, just like erupt with electricity and arcs jolt all over the laboratory, even affecting 1 or 2 of the computers around it for flavor. And Catch, we are on to you.
Gonna keep
God
a
will not
fire on that
save.
Roomba. Can I even see it from where I am?
It is a size small construct. So yeah, it'll have, since it's small and that desk is pretty, I'm gonna give it a +4 to its AC if you fire from there.
All right, I take it back. Ketch is gonna move over around here then and fire at this guy.
Okay.
Big guy.
Hey there, big guy. Natural toot.
Natural.
Dude.
That is going to be a miss. Marayoth, we are on to you.
Maria, when flying, can one avoid attacks of opportunity with acrobatics?
I believe so.
Okay. We will try to do that against this robot. Making an acrobatics check. That's not enough.
No.
Oh, wait, +4. +4 to escape or tumble. Because I am a
snap.
swarm. So,
What's my CR?
17.
Okay.
So,
That is going to just make it.
hooray.
A CR1 Doomba.
Yeah, I can probably get only up to like here and up slightly. And then take a shot at the anesite. Angrily attacking nothing but it.
There are 2 anasites, to be clear.
Oh, sorry, the big one.
Right. I figured as much.
Yeah.
Monitor
We're all just
77B,
ignoring the Doombot except for Catch.
except Catch, who has now taken his first blood. All right, so an 18 versus Monitor 77B's EAC. How does Marayoth finish off Monitor 77B?
Yeah, Marayoth gets another killing blow. I've decided that Ghost's proposal about how Marayoth fires their solar flares as cannon is a barrage of little solar flares, like raindrops, except horizontal. And Marayoth Is there a... Moriath, moving towards it slowly as the fight progresses, keeps on firing more and more purple shots, and then as it falls over, Moriath swirls in place and says, "This project is cancelled."
Oh, snap. I love that. Very, very good. Monitor 77B topples to the ground with a loud metallic thunk. And yeah, Sloan, your opponent falls at your feet. What
Good.
do?
Sounds over here. Stab the Roomba. Trick tag.
Stab the Roomba.
Stab the Roomba right back. Stabbing, you want to stab? Is it CR1?
It is CR1. 15 will
versus flat-footed.
will beat its KAC. 6 damage.
6 slashing damage.
Okay, Gus.
Spot the vulnerability and stabs it. Good.
Excellent stab.
Alright. Can I move through this downed monitor, or do I need to walk around it?
Rules is written, dead bodies are not obstacles, so you can move through that andesite space. Because
Alright.
large creatures don't take up the full 10 feet of space that they take up on the map. They could be tall and skinny or whatever.
Alright, wait, I was here, I'm sorry. Alright, attack of opportunity at me.
With pleasure. That's only a 13 versus your KAC.
Oh, that misses. That misses.
Oh,
Sweet miss.
snap. A sweet,
And now
miss.
Gus, I think Get him is not active on this Doomba,
No.
but flanking is, and I am going to swing my pick down at it. Stop being a tool of the oppressors! Resist!
Resist.
Moriath says, "Resist."
Resist it does not, because that's a 22 versus its EAC for 5 points of sonic damage. And Gus, how do you end this andesite in particular?
I think I just bring the seismic pick with both hands just down on top of its little turret that's on top of the disc, and I just crush it in, and it just kind of just breaks apart and smooshes.
Yeah, sparks fly from either side, out of the hole that you've punctured in its turret casing, and it lets out a final whir, whines, and then expires. This andesite is dead. We are out of combat. All right, so
Thank goodness.
the laboratory is yours.
That was a scary giant andesite.
Super scary.
And I
Let's
bet it
get
doesn't
on
have any loot either.
Yeah, I bet.
Darn andesites.
Let's get out
Darn
of here.
andesite.
Yes, we
Looking
should
around as you're going, looking around the factory, I'll just give you a brief description. Sheet metal floors and gleaming white walls frame a massive space packed with equipment. Tables are littered with technological parts and arcane components. To the east, a large assembly area includes scaffolding and frames that surround an empty space. Vid boards line the walls, filled with scribbled notations. Do you take a look at the writing on the wall? Do you read the writing on the walls?
Yes.
Yes.
Make me an engineering check or mysticism.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
Gladly.
Ah.
Can I help? Catch?
I'm gonna say no in this particular instance because we're.
Crap roll.
Oh, that's only a 14.
Yeah, it would not have mattered either way.
Can I do it on my own?
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
engineering. Okay.
Go ahead. Oh snap! So
That
Gus.
says hidden depths.
Gus does have hidden depths. So Gus, you realize this area was used to construct multiple large hybrid null space devices. All of this work appears to be completed. The formulas on the wall show the various processes which they've used to sort of create the null space cargo base.
My nanites are telling me they're like showing me all these diagrams and explaining it with text. We probably need to get rid of all this information if we don't want the Oliphaunt duplicated.
Yeah.
To that end, there are also computers around the room.
Oh,
that
hey,
you might
computers.
Take a look at. Yeah, while Gus is doing
Auntie
that.
Nuna goes to a computer.
Okay.
There are many terminals available, but she somehow manages to beat Catch to the one that he was headed for.
Does she request Catch's aid or no?
Catch, dear, could you help me?
Sorry, Auntie, my ankle hurts a little too much. I think I might be focusing on this.
Well,
Yeah, Catch a laid.
Yeah, I know. It was the next thing she would have said would have been like, "Oh, well, I suppose you wouldn't have been able to help anyway."
Snap.
Catch going just violet.
Party combat immediately starts.
Oh man. So she rolled a 4, which became an 11 plus 5, so 16.
Do we have any rerolls?
I believe
we have
do.
a bevy of rerolls, actually. People have been throwing rerolls
yes,
at you.
I will take that reroll.
The oldest
Yes.
one.
But that's not how it happened.
Well, you never
Yeah.
gave Ninja a pup date, so I don't think you can use that one. That one's
Oh.
from me. I should have used it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the puppies are out of the house right now. Actually, they're out.
Ghost gave us one to pronk that Roomba.
I suspect that they would be okay with us using it against their requests. Those are like preferences for how we use them, not requirements for how we use them.
Right. But Ninja prepaid for the pup date was why I said we could use that one. I used the one from Ghost.
Interrupting. Thank you so much, Patrick, for those 5 gifted tier 1 subs.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Woo!
You are
So
a
generous.
wonderful patron of the arts and friend of the show. Thank you, Patrick.
Awesome.
Okay,
Auntie
so
Nuna, with her reroll, got a 27.
with the 27,
Anyone.
yes, it could be anyone on the Cosmic
Could be
Crit Twist,
Tyler
right?
posing as
Oh snap! I don't know. I feel like I know Tyler's voice versus Cosmic Crit's voice in text. You know,
That's what they want you to think.
that's true.
Could be
Anyway.
elaborate ruse. Sorry, continue.
A 27 on the computer's check is going to be enough to gain access to that computer. And you manage to get into the secure data module containing, once again, schematics for the Oliphaunt's hybrid null space cargo holds in particular. So this is the actual design of the null space cargo hold itself. What do you do with this information?
Upload it to my secure server and then delete.
Yes.
Okay. And good. Lastly, throughout this room, you find crates scattered about the room containing a total of 1,000 UPBs and 4 fist-sized cubes of raw Inubrix, each one bulk and worth 625 credits. Additionally, a serum of enhancement scientist is tucked behind one of the computer screens. So, that's that. Y'all want to check out your new, the new ship?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we move the crates and raw Inubrix into it because that's heavy.
That is heavy. Yeah, no,
You get a
can't.
dolly.
Gus activates his sheath for athletics, and he's like,
All right, so you get to this door, and it asks for an access card. You could either brute force it, or you could use Eileen Risora's key card that you found in her desk to activate
That
it.
one.
Yeah, probably. That's not a bad idea. It opens, and you all are granted a look at your new starship that you've definitely stolen for Lord Sinjin.
Yep,
But I
definitely
think-
handing it over to him.
I think the reveal of that starship image will have to be waiting until next week. Because this seems like a pretty good time to cut off.
So rude. That's fair, though.
Yeah.
But fair.
Yes, rude but fair. That's what I strive for.
Rude, but fair.
A rude but fair.
Yeah.
So, excellent. You all made it through the Project Oliphaunt facility. I'll tell you, that did not go how I thought it would, which is always excellent. Yeah, it's always
Better
funny.
or worse?
Oh, different. Not better or worse. As I was, because we talked behind the scenes, dear listener. I asked them how they wanted to act at a certain pivotal point in this AP, and the concern was brought up that they wanted to act the right way. There is no wrong way for the PCs to act in APs in general. Okay, so that's a. Absolutes are not always great. There are definitely wrong things one can do as a PC in an AP. However, I want the PCs to do whatever they want to do in an AP. So
I've absconded with the ship in book 1 before we get into the actual plot and just run away. So it goes south.
Yeah.
To Acapulco.
Yes, because I mean, imagine if you
We're
were
gonna go to the sun. It was gonna be great.
Yeah, imagine if you had stolen the BD514. I would have just, those 2 other books that you all have gotten for me already would just be out the window. Like, what are those even for anymore?
That's true.
Do the whole AP with a much worse ship.
I'll just, which doesn't have shiny new things. But hey, what are you talking about? You're just going to hand this over to Lord St. John next week anyway, right? So,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right, so that he can gift it to the galaxy at large.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
I'm starting to suspect he's not going to do that, but I'm going to wait to raise those concerns until after we have the new ship. And then I'm just going to convince all of you that it's a terrible plan and run away. Yep.
Okay. Well, that story, like many others, will have to wait until next time on Fly Free or Die. For now, as always, I have some thank yous. Thank you to, once again, Cosmic Crit for gifting a bunch of Tier 1 subs. Keep an eye out for Cosmic Crit. There is a new episode dropping tonight. Join their Discord if you're not a Patreon. They're pretty cool. I very much enjoy their Patreon feed podcast, Dead Men Roll No Crits.
And get more Seth.
Yeah, get more Seth. If you miss Seth here, you can find Seth there. He's playing 2 Scaly Boys in their Dead Men Roll No Crits show, which is pretty funny. Thank
Can't
you.
get enough of his Scaly Boys.
Hey, I mean,
Scaly
I'm not
Boys.
one to talk. Thank you to Leif for running our audio through Groovy. Who do we have to thank today, Leif?
Indeed, and we are thanking again White Bat Audio, Riddiman, and Relax Cafe Music. All again on YouTube, all totally free and totally appreciated.
Yeah, big preach, as they say.
Preach there. And I guess we're thanking Markiplier now for that catchphrase.
I don't know. Does he have?
I don't think he
big
trademarked
preach
that.
Trademarked? Yeah, I would be surprised.
I just don't want people thinking that we're ripping people off. That's all.
No, of course not. Yes, a few of us are big Markiplier fans. Our fantastic character art was done by Anycola. She is at Anycola on Twitter. Hit her up for cool character art. Thank you to Paizo for the wonderful AP, specifically BJ Hensley for Book 1, We're No Heroes. Thank you, Nick, for our stream assets. Simon, for running the stream. All of you for being here and helping me to create this really cool story and pushing me to ever greater, higher heights of GM-hood. And finally, all of our listeners for joining us and viewers. Because we wouldn't be a show without people on the other end watching it. I guess we would, technically, but it would be a lot more sad. That's that. Hope you all have a good week. Look forward to next week with more shenanigans. And until then, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, did we talk about how we're going to the other channel and Discord and talking to Fan, or did you?
Do
for the
that.
after
Join us in the after show in general chat. Thank you, Simon. I got to add that to my spiel. Say goodbye again, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye
everybody.
again, everybody.
Bye again, everybody.
And Simon, take us into the